Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to all of my growmies and growers all across YouTube. We back tapping in with another episode. Sunday morning, waking and baking with Levelz. Isn't that how that expression goes? The best part of waking up is Levelz in your cup. Cheers, y'all. What's up, Clay, Shadow, Kevin Smith? We have a fire live coming to you today. You already know. What up, Action Jackson, Adirondack, Monkey Man, Soul Rebel, Sticky, Moonwater. Cheers, everybody. Kratos, Syntax, Mustang. Cheers, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. Smoke that like button. We're about to go inside, hit a dab or roll up, one of the two. Just woke up not too long ago. I know it's 7 a.m. on the West Coast, so it's still hella early. Fuck yeah. Cheers up. Let me get this live set up here. Slack. Is that music loud? Let me know if it is, y'all. Otis, what up, man? Kevin Smith, congratulations to your harvest, bro. If you harvested, I think you're either close or you just harvested one or two. Hell yeah. Action Jackson, Jose Torres. Cheers, y'all. Josh, what up, Josh? Good to see you, bro. Hope all is well, man. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Anybody drop any videos? Let's see. Anybody? How many of y'all got seedlings popped? Got some no jokes. We got the clones. What was I saying? Yeah, we got the no joke clones. We got seedlings. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to find this video, but I'm not finding it. Let's check this out. Oh, no invite link. Curly Greenleaf. Cheers, brother. Good to see you, man. We got Lucky Charmelade, Gorilla Cookies, Frozen Blueberry. Oh yeah, Clay. Anybody else popped any seeds around 420? Got any seeds pop? What strains did y'all pop? Yeah. Present. What up, Green Shed? Cheers. Let's check this out.
Hey YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the 2025 Outdoor Cannabis Garden Tour Series. It's been 15 days since the last outdoor garden vlog, and this is the third update of the 2025 season. Over the previous 15 days, the weather's been really nice. No rain, but temperatures have been in between 70 to 80 degrees. And I've also gone ahead and done my first round of pruning on almost all the plants, so I'll probably upload that maybe as an unlisted video. But with that being said, let's jump right in and show each of the plants.
Okie Grower,
Starting
morning,
off with
Dan,
our slime
morning.
ball right here. This plant is doing pretty well. A little bit of bushy and disorganized growth, but so far she's doing pretty well in terms of just being able to be bushed out. So she's looking pretty decent. And this is the foliage that I removed a couple days ago. Moving on to our next plant, this is another slime ball. And I really like the structure of this plant more than the first plant. Beautiful, even structure. This is pretty much what you hope for when you try to find a plant that you want to bush out. Beautiful structure, not too bushy, not too lanky. And I anticipate this being one of the most beautiful plants come season end. This is what I removed from the plant a couple days ago. Moving on to our next plant, this is a GSD F6, and I've spotted a ladybug in the garden, which is a good sign. But this plant is doing pretty well. Went through some stress earlier, but she is re-vegging quite nicely. All the leaves are tiny, but you can see she's doing quite well. Beautiful angle of the leaves, so she is really praying today. Moving on to our next plant in the garden, this is a chosen one from Freak Genetics. This plant is a little bit more top dominant, but she's looking pretty decent. Trying my best to stretch her out a little bit more, but the growth is a little bit more on the bushy side, so a little bit more difficult to bush out and stretch out, but lovely structure. She's looking pretty happy today. You can see beautiful angle on all of the leaves here. Moving on to our next plant in the garden, this is another chosen one. And this plant is a little bit more bushy, as you can see, so hopefully we get a slightly different phenotype, which seems to be the case, but she's looking pretty decent, relatively even structure overall. This is probably the dominant node, but I like how she's growing. Moving on to our next plant in the garden, this is a Clown Royale crossed with a Bear Creek Kush. This is definitely the dominant portion of the plant back here. And secondarily, you can see the sides right here are where the plant is secondarily putting out most of its energy. Going forward, I'll try to do my best to fill in some of these empty spaces. Moving on to our next plant in the garden, this is a Clown Royale crossed with a Bear Creek Kush. This plant didn't undergo stress as the previous plant did, so she's looking a little bit more healthy, a little bit more balanced in terms of structure. But yeah, this is kind of an in-between. It's able to be bushed out, but she kind of wants to be top dominant. But beautiful structure, you can see beautiful purple stems, and that's a genetic thing. Moving on to our next plant in the garden, this is a albino fire skunk, and just from accidentally touching the stem and rubbing it, I can tell this is probably going to be one of my favorite plants, just in terms of overall fragrance and hopefully smoke as well. The growth is a little bit on the disorganized side, but I've done my best to kind of bush her out. This is definitely not as easy as the second slime ball in terms of just controlling the growth and balancing everything out, but I'm trying my best thus far. Moving on to our next plant in the garden, this is a slime ball. One of my favorite strains. I've only grown it successfully once, so hopefully this year will be our second time. This is definitely more of a top dominant grower. She doesn't want to bush out. You can see very bushy growth, very difficult to control. So this is one of the more difficult plants to shape how I typically like. Moving on to our next plant in the garden, this is a starry-eyed. You can see this plant is looking pretty solid in terms of overall bushiness. She's not as top dominant as the skill middens, as you guys can hopefully see. These lower branches, these stems that typically wouldn't get that big on other strains, on this one is matching the ends of the plant for the most part. Still need to manage it. She's not as easygoing as the slime ball, but yeah, and you can see we got a beautiful knuckle right here. Moving on to our next plant, here we have our 7 Hills, definitely the runt of the garden. We'll see what we can do with her. I've tried my best to start bushing out the plant. You can see how clean the inside of the canopy. All the growth inside is still very bushy, so it's difficult really telling the plant exactly where I want it to grow. But hopefully we can get a nice shape on her. She's got a lovely spot in the garden where she gets plenty of sun, so we'll see what we can make happen. And finally, moving on to our final plant in the garden, this is our Meltdown, and hopefully she looks a little bit different from last update. This is where I topped her, and hopefully down below you can see all the foliage that I was able to remove, so quite a bit. She seems to have responded quite nicely thus far. I need to probably do a second round of pruning really shortly, but I like how she has adapted. Definitely a much nicer, more bushy shape. But it's a beautiful day here in the garden. I just wanted to film another update, keep you guys updated on how everything is looking. Everything is growing really well. I'm glad I started early and got a head start on the season. But yeah, things are looking lovely. Hopefully we should get some rain in the next coming days. I'll probably do my second round of pruning, and I'll probably try to upload that soon. But as always, thanks so much for tuning in. I will catch you guys in about 2 weeks' time in the next update. Later.
Cheers, y'all. Let me make sure the link's at the top of the chat. Let's see. Garden looks great. What up, Robert? Dave, Zoom, Small Tubes, Stoke Smoke. Cheers if Adirondack. Cheers if I missed anybody. Where are these outdoor grows, y'all? Where are these grows at, man? Let's see these gardens. Where are these grows? Let's see.
What's happening? Happy Friday, everybody. We are back in the wedding cake tent. We're rocking the Medic Grow Fold 800U, 800 watts full spectrum LED. Plant's looking amazing. We have one single wedding cake in here, 3-gallon pot, little buffer dish that I threw in there because she filled out the pot and was drying out every day, and wanted a little buffer. So yeah, just filled in a little drip tray down there, and she's doing awesome. The nugs are starting to get nice and frosty, caked up, putting on some weight for sure. Some of them are starting to fall over here and there, even though I've got 2 layers of scrog netting. But yeah, real dense. We've grown this wedding cake before. Flowers are incredibly dense and looking awesome. For those of you that have been following along during this grow and all my other grows, thank you for your support. We always appreciate the comments down below. So if you guys have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I answer every question or comment. Hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, the nugs are starting to stack up nicely, getting pretty dense, and looking very frosty and beautiful. If you guys haven't seen the channel before, go back and check it out. We have, geez, I don't know, I think over 400 videos now. We've been doing YouTube for over 5 years, growing for well over 2 decades. But this is what we got going on at the moment. We are preparing for the outdoor season.
Let's go.
All the exotics. I've got like 86 feminized seeds of a handful of different primo exotics. Everything that I have is crossed with Super Boof. Like Banana OG crossed with Super Boof. Cap Junkie crossed with Super Boof.
Let's go.
What else do we have? I don't know. I'd have to go back and check it out. But that's what I was doing a little while ago, was planting a bunch of the pre-ordered clones to get shipped out next weekend. So if you guys are interested in any cuts, we've got Cadillac Rainbow, Wedding Cake, and Tropicana Cherries, my top 3 for this last year that I grew, that I'm offering out to my viewers and subscribers. So if you guys are interested in some clones, I ship them straight to your door. Hit me up at norcaligreen@gmail.com, and follow along this outdoor season. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have 3 gardens featuring, my pinky doesn't work, three gardens featured this year on the outdoor. We'll have a big grow that I usually do. I have a larger garden. I added a new bed to that area, so I'll have 2. One bed's going to be 36 feet long by 3 feet wide, and the other bed's going to be 2 feet wide by, I think, about 30 feet. So they're almost the same size. But yeah, we're going to do one bed, all exotics, all feminized seed stock, and then half of the other bed will be the exotic seed stock, and then the other half of the second bed we will be doing Wedding Cake, Cadillac Rainbow, and Tropicana Cherries. And then in my other garden, we'll be doing 5 mother plants. It'll be 2 Cadillac Rainbows, 2 Wedding Cakes, and then probably do the Tropicana Cherries mother in there as well. And then in the smallest garden, the strawberry garden, we'll have 2 plants in there, and those are going to be the Granddaddy Purple mother and the Pakistani Citral Kush mother.
All right, I'll come back to that. I accidentally closed it out, but I'm gonna figure I might as well show my grow. No one else wants to come up and show grows, so before I start rolling up and all, we'll go ahead and show the grow. So my No Joke clones, they're all taking root. They're all looking good. We got 3 clones off each pheno. Like I said, we're all looking good in here. We got the seedlings. They're popped. We got this one finally coming up. This one I'm not too sure on. I think it's in there. Yeah, it's actually right there. We'll see if it pops. It's right there though. Yeah, like I said, we got 3 No Joke phenos off of each plant. So we know what when we flower them, we know which is which. Brace yourselves. We did some rearranging. We did a little leaf strip last night. These are the No Jokes. So probably Tuesday we're gonna get a net on these girls. We did what we were gonna say. We took the middle one out, put it in here in the middle. We took out one of the self-watering basins. Finally figured out how to do that. We got the Fruity Pebble clones. As you can see, they're just thriving. So we got the pink lemonade down there. We got the no jokes right there. They're already, I mean, we're pretty much filled out in this tent. All I got to do is just weave this and train it down, put a net on it. I probably should have put one last night, but we were real busy in the growth. We had a lot going on, so I'm happy with the progress. But yeah, this is a no jokes, man. They're gonna be flowered out soon, probably this week. By this weekend, should be in flower. Shout out to Chad Westport for putting in the hard work, time, and dedication, determination to create such a wonderful plant, man. It's an honor to be growing this. It really is. Shout out to Hazy Susan Scrogger for making it happen, for blessing me with the couple beans. So, yeah, like I said, we got 3 of them. So hopefully we got at least one of each pheno. There's 2 phenos for the no jokes. Yeah, that's us, man. We filled up wall to wall. Oh, my bad, Kevin. My bad, brother. I'm gonna show flowers. My lights are off right now. We got our second net on them.
They stacking nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Holy city. Yeah, they're all looking lovely, man. We got the deep reds in here. We got the SE 3000 Evo. Yeah, everything's looking good, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a sea of colas right there.
That's going to be nice.
Fuck yeah. So today is actually day 21. I'm gonna do a strip probably in like another week or so. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Still kind of early on it. Here, let me put your big screen. What's up, Solo Grove? Syntax.
That's what's left of what I didn't chop down. And these are the babies that I popped on 420.
Let's go.
Got 2 Ragnarok from Welcome to the Grow Tent and 2 Nutter Butter from Humboldt. And we got an Apples and Bananas Auto from Ethos.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. So, what's your thoughts on your harvest?
I won't know till it's done.
Yeah,
it's in the canitrol.
Hell yeah, I was just saying, like, when you chopped it down, what was the best herb coming off of it?
It was definitely grapey, sweet, and sticky as hell.
Fuck yeah.
This is what's left of it. This was the lowers. When the canitrol's done, I'm gonna chop the rest of this down and throw it in a box.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. No, awesome job, bro. Congratulations. That was such an amazing auto grow.
I cut down there. There's my 2x4 tent. I packed it up.
Packed it up.
Yeah. I'm going to be packing this. I'm going to be packing this 4x4 up too when I'm done. I got a brand new 4x4 from AC Infinity. I'm going to put in here, and I want to have room on both sides so I can access both sides of the tent. So I'm going to slide it over into the middle of the room, and it'll give me more room to work.
Right.
So I can have a fuller tent.
I see what you're saying. So basically, you're just maximizing your space,
Right.
instead of having that gap.
Plus, I'm getting more in my harvest, so I don't need to grow as much.
Right.
And it's a lot easier to run one tent than it is trying to have two different tents going with two different atmospheres. And
Right. All right, now say that again. So you're gonna take down that 4x4.
right, put another 4x4 up in its place, but it's going to be slid over into the middle of the room, so I can use so I can access both sides. This tent is old. This was I traded an old light for this tent, and it's got so many pinholes in it.
I got you.
So I bought a brand new 4x4 from AC Infinity.
Yeah, man, you're gonna like that. And then they got the observation window too. I like that feature that they just added on the new tents. With the you don't have the Velcro no more.
Yeah, Velcro's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, even on this little one, it's got Velcro, but it's got an observation tent, an observation window.
Right. And see, the new ones, they put a zipper on the observation instead of the Velcro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they're not just a square.
So I'll know right away once I set the tent up whether or not I got an old version or a new version.
Oh, yeah, you'll know because the door... here, let me put my full screen on.
I know. I seen the size of the opening for the.
Like this is the older one. It's like 2 years old. So like the new observation,
it's got a little square.
Yeah, they go like this, and then all the way down like a rectangle, and then it's got a zipper, no Velcro. Fucking, I thought it was pretty fucking tight. Pretty cool to do that.
Now, hopefully, I got a new one.
All right. I hate fucking that Velcro, man. Damn, shit sucks.
Are all 4x4 tents only 45 or 46 inches on the inside?
46. They should be 48.
46. That's what the inside of this tent is right here. It's like 46 3/4 or something. The Spider Farmer.
How old is that Spider Farm?
Like I said, it was I traded it.
Yeah, I'll measure.
I have no idea.
I'll measure my Spider Farmer right now. Yeah, you ain't fucking lying. Holy shit. Holy shit. Why the fuck they did that? Oh, damn it, bro. Man. No.
So I wonder if the AC Infinity tent, if that's 4x4 on the inside.
1 second, Kevin. I just spilled this water. Let me pick it up real quick. I apologize.
Hey, shit happens. Nothing to apologize for. But I got a lot of organizing to do in here. I got freaking
all my weed I just broke down.
I got a 3-month dry erase calendar board I gotta get access to. I got my periodic table of cannabis. But I got too much shit in the way, so I gotta organize everything, and that's another reason why I'm downsizing to 110.
Sitting here breaking down a joint. Fucking water falls all over the floor. Joint fucking goes in the air. Now there's hair and dirt. I ain't smoking this shit. This is trash.
Yeah, I remember days when I'd scoop that shit up and smoke it anyway.
I don't fucking do that. Something hits the ground and I go to pick it up and it's got a hair or dirt. That whole bud's going in the trash. Fuck it.
Well, you didn't smoke none of that Mexican brick weed with all them bugs in it?
Yeah, right. Hey, I was talking about that shit last night, man. Bro, we used to smoke.
Oh, yeah. We had all kinds of freaking bug carcasses and shit inside that weed when you broke it down.
Mold.
Well, that's because it was just grown out in the field and they'd bale it just like hay.
Yep. Yeah,
stack it up, let it dry, and then freaking sell it.
Yeah.
They didn't give a shit what was in it. They didn't care what was put on it.
Nope. What's up, David?
Why do you think all this weed that we're growing nowadays tastes so much better?
Yeah, well, that's because of the dry and the cure and the packaging.
Right.
Back in the day.
And it's grown with care, not just grown to make money.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, it was just crazy how moldy it was and how
we didn't care. We smoked it anyway. Definitely gassy. Sticky.
What up, Moonwater? Yeah. So, you filled the Canatrol already?
Yeah.
And what do you do about the stuff that you can't fit in there?
Well, I'm going to wait until the Canatrol's done, and then I'm going to chop this down and run that in. It's a lower bud, so what it's doing is allowing the lower buds to freaking mature more.
Yep. And that's what I was telling
That's the great thing about this plant. You can harvest it in 2 stages. It doesn't matter.
Yep. And Moonwater is the one that actually introduced that technique to me 2 years ago, because he was doing a first and a second harvest, and I was telling Chronic Boom that not too long ago, because he has a Canatrol and he has way more flower than he could fit in there at one time. So I was just like, man, yeah, pop your tops, cut all your tops, get all your tops in there, and then let your fucking lower canopy develop more.
Right, just put in there whatever you can fit.
By the time that shit
run it through, by the time that cycle's done, the rest of the plant should be mature enough. That's another. Well, for my case, it's 13 days, so it's 2 weeks.
You're doing the 13.
Yeah, because I got it set for 7 days dry and 5 days cure.
I didn't know you could. I thought it was like 8 was the max. What's up, Moonwater?
No, 8 days is a dry and cure. That's 4 days dry and 4 days cure. That's a rapid dry.
Oh, so you don't want 8 days?
I don't. I've tried it. and I didn't like it.
It what? It was too dry?
It was because my flowers were too wet in the beginning. So what it does is it sucks all the moisture out too fast, and then it ends up keeping a hay smell.
Yeah.
So you got to have it at a longer dry for a nice slope.
Right.
So it pulls only so much out at a time. If it pulls it out too fast, you get that grassy hay smell, and sometimes it doesn't all go away in the cure.
Right. What's up, Moon? What's up?
I know how to fix
I
that.
lowered the temperature on the canitrol, and I lengthened the cycle so that when it's on hold, it's at 60% humidity and 66 temperature. And so far, it's been working out really nice.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
once I
thought-
started getting better seeds,
Good. Better seeds.
once I started getting the good seeds, I never got that hay taste ever again. Just because
Oh, really?
you can't wash that good taste off. Oh yeah.
Well, I
mean, if you put it in the microwave or use the herbs now or something, you might get some.
I got nutter butter from Humboldt. You ever grow that, Moon?
No, but I looked at it for sure. I like to wait a couple years to see how people's turn out before I try it,
Well,
Just in
I'll let
case.
you know. I got
Heard
two
a couple
of
guys
those.
talk good about the nutter butter.
Yeah. That old nutter butter.
Nutter butter, and I got a Ragnarok, which is Welcome to the Grow Tents cross with Bruce Banner. It's Bruce Banner and his Cherry Atomic Sledgehammer cross.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Clay said I like to watch y'all guys show me the strains and how they work first,
Yeah, those
yeah.
I planted
I
on
mean-
the 20th. They popped on the 24th.
And,
So I don't know. Not sure how long that time is, but probably
And
a
so
week old.
The next seeds, they're autos as well.
No, those are photos except for the one auto.
There's I know. Yeah. So you're not adding another tint. You're just kind of getting a better.
I'm actually eliminating the 2x4.
Ooh.
So you're just gonna have the 4x4 and the propagation.
Right.
All right.
I just want to get it set up. I mean, the worst case scenario, I have my original 2x2.
Oh yeah.
I could always bring up for one extra plant.
Right. Hell yeah.
But I just want to get the 4x4 set up properly. I'm going to have an intake and an exhaust, and I'm going to have I got 3 brand new fans.
That's what I need. I really need to get like 2 more fans for my bottom canopies of my flower tents.
I got a dual thing there. I got three brand new fans right here. 3 fans. I got a 6-inch exhaust. That's going to go in the new one. It'll have a 6-inch exhaust. It'll have a 4-inch intake. So it can constantly swap the air in and out.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let me get that comment off thing. So I'm just curious. I actually lost my train of thought there. Oh, so Humboldt doesn't make. Do they make autos, right?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah.
Not fast flowering.
No, they're just regular autos. They make autos and photo films.
Oh, they have fast flowers too. They've got those 45-day like squirt. There's a couple other that are 45-day flowers, and the Hella Jelly. I literally harvested that on day 45, and I had 10% amber.
Wow,
So,
I'm gonna
I
have
mean,
to check that out.
those. Yeah, I got the squirt. I got a couple of them this year. The Dream Queen, that's a 45-day. The upside down pineapple cake, I think that was a 45-day.
What I was saying last night is not a lot of auto companies are genetically modified or bred to withhold outdoor temperatures. But Humboldt, I believe Humboldt definitely grows their shit in different environments when they're running it.
So,
you know what I mean?
Humboldt, from what I believe I've heard them talk about with their autos, is California, they went to square feet. So they'll get like a 10,000 square foot farm, and they can fit as many plants as they can in that. So what they're doing is they're planting their photos and then autos in between them. So by the time their autos are done, their photos are just flowering. So they can get like 2 harvests in one. So they got badass outdoor autos is what I was going at.
Yeah. It's definitely here, I'll get you off full screen. Definitely curious because a lot of companies, they're nowhere even near having their genetics tested or run outside as far as autos. Cheers, Oki.
Yeah, look at that. Nice.
How's it going, guys?
Cheers, brother. Sorry I had you down there for so long.
Oh, you're all good.
Garden's looking better. Looking fucking thriving.
About to flipper the flower. Had some spider mites in here I was dealing with, so I had to get rid of them fuckers before, so everything's kind of taller than it usually is.
They're gone.
Yeah, I got them gone now. But this got 2 cherry licious from Soulfire, and then 3 dark hollows from Irie Genetics. We got 3 Mac 1 Space Cheese from NorCal, Boneyard Seeds NorCal. Here's another dark hollow. This one's really branchy. Look at that branching on it.
Nice.
So what you're organic, right?
Yes. I got a bunch of sit containers and I got 1 gallon pots and I cut the bottom off. Let them root down into the big container. And I got a couple 5 gallon buckets, a couple 10 gallon pots. It's all mostly Royal Gold, King's Mix. And I've been using some dry amendments from Guy Green. But I just ordered the nutrient pack from Rooted Leaf, those carbon-based organic nutrients.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try them out for this flower run. They should be here today or tomorrow, or probably tomorrow.
Okay. Donahoe, yes it has.
This one started to flower. Got all these 3 leaves and 1 leaves going to re-veg now.
Oh, what was it, a re-veg?
No, well, I kicked the lights down to like, I think I had them down to 16.8 instead of 18.6, trying to get, so I was trying to sex these ones.
Yeah.
But those are from, that's a clone from last round. This is Nuketown. But, yeah, it started to flower. Now it's going through re-veg.
Somebody else is running Nuketown.
Probably me from last time I was on here.
Oh, yeah. I want to say it might have been fucking local grow guy. He had a Nuketown, I think. Well,
Yeah. This is a Nuketown, one of the keepers from last round. That one's the other keeper. And then that's a keeper of the April O'Neil from last round.
fuck yeah. Now, are you going to put a net in there?
Yeah, normally I already have it in here, but like I said, I've been battling spider bites for like the last month.
Right.
So I didn't put the net up and all that crap. I've just been trying to get rid of the fucking spider bites.
I hear that.
So yeah, everything's overgrown and a little behind, but I had to raise my lights way up. They're usually not up this high. They're like 7 foot high right now. Like I can barely reach them.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice option, though.
Yeah, I still got a little more room too if I want to go up.
Damn, that's nice.
And I got,
Hell yeah.
see, I put in these outlets, but I gotta install a couple more breakers into my breaker box so I can get power to them. I got everything ran, I just haven't done the final shut all the power off in the house for a couple hours to wire stuff up.
Right.
Running sub panel.
Yeah. No, it's just to the main panel. Because it's just literally right there.
Hell yeah. How often are you watering them?
About every 2 days right now. Probably be every day once they get full off into flower.
Do you use any PK boosters or anything with your your organics? That's right.
Yeah, let's see. Last round I used.
There's organic
Tomatoes.
PK.
Is there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what I used
Oh, yeah.
last round. Rainbow Mix Pro Bloom.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
But I just ordered.
I think
I've
they
used a
got
bunch of Bokashi Earthwork stuff and got some tomato plants started here. Green beans.
How'd you like that Bokashi Earthworks?
I like it. It was really simple. Real simple. I mean, that carbon
Plants
based,
responded well.
that smart carbon. Yeah, the plants were healthy all the way through. Real simple, really easy.
How... Buds tasted good and everything.
Yeah, everything seemed good with it. I had
Any like
no problems with it at all. One reason I didn't
noticeably
get this-
different?
Well, so I haven't ran the same strain over and over, trying different ways, so I can't really give an honest answer. But I mean, what I grew with it was terpy and cured out good. I mean, I didn't have any problem with it at all.
Right.
Just been looking at that rooted leaf nutrients. All his everything's plant based, and he breaks down with microbes and stuff like that. And sounded pretty cool. So my mom actually ordered that for me for my birthday. So it'll be here for this flower round. So I'm gonna try all that stuff out, see how it works.
Right. Yeah. And what kind of lights are you? Yeah, I think I asked you that last time.
Yeah, so the one on the left is the Grandmaster Level 850 HPS / CMH, so it's supposed to mimic like a checkerboard. So it's got like the HPS and metal highlight spectrum in it. And this one's just Philzion.
Yeah.
And you see that? Philzion, like, I think it's a 420 full spectrum.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I don't see my papers nowhere. There they are. There they are. No, so you said you about to flip what today?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip them tonight. I keep putting it off, and they grow to the top of my house if I don't hurry up and flip them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's local, bro, guy. Yeah, you're gonna have some legs for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in here in a little bit and strip them down and take clones of everything.
Yep, strip them and flip. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you have clones.
Oh yeah.
That's like 101, man. Especially if you don't really know what it is gonna be.
Yeah, like I ran the Mac 1 Space Cheese. This will be my third time running it. And then the second time with the Nuketowns and the April O'Neil. But everything else is from seed. The Dark Hollow and the Cherrylicious.
Well, you can always fucking re-veg as a last resort. I'm doing that right now. Just because
Yeah.
Which one you rebid?
It's a Afghani cross I've been working on with the potty mouth from Humboldt. It's just so fucking frosty. I never had a plant. Like, I thought Mac 1 was frosty, but this fucker way frostier and terpier.
That's incredible.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna call her Tinkerbell because she's got like a lot of pixie dust, you know.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I see a lot of healthy clones in here. That's for sure. What do those strains usually go to? How many weeks?
So the Mac 1 Space Cheese is usually done right at 8 weeks. Same thing with the Nuketown, or at least this pheno, the Nuketown. That one, I could have took farther last time. I wasn't able to because it was all in the net with everything else, so I kind of had to take everything at the same time. So that one I'm going to try to keep by itself this time, out of the net of everything else, so I can let it go longer. Because I want to see what it'll do, because it wasn't ready to be cut yet when I cut it last time. So this pheno here of the Nuketown was just like straight gas fuel, and then this one was more like, it was like fruity pebbles and like gas. It was way more fruity on it. That's why I kept that one. So that one I'm going to try and take probably 9-10 weeks at least. See how it finishes.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I think Cherrylicious is about the same, about 8 weeks. But the Dark Hollow, that's a GMO crossed to a Rise, so it'll probably go a little longer too. 10, 11 weeks maybe.
Fuck yeah. Sativa.
Yeah, it's got that GMO in it that likes to run long.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I haven't run any GMOs.
who's here, Bear?
Not yet, at least. Oh, we lost Moon Water. He'd be back. What's up, Be Growing? Cheers,
My phone's about to die, so I'm going to have to hop off.
All right, Okie. Thank you for coming up, brother. Always a pleasure having you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Hell yeah.
Have a good one.
Man, have a blessed Sunday.
You too.
Been procrastinating rolling this joint.
What in the hell's the holdup?
Talking, filling bucket of water, the weed. What up, Z Bud? Be growing. Cheers, y'all. Y'all hit that StreamYard link at the top of the chat, man. Let's see these plants. Y'all are welcome to come up and just hang out, share this knowledge, smoke, show these grows, help make that knowledge available again, man. For all the gatekeepers out there. Not sharing with the new growers.
Thank you.
The simple basics that they need to become better growers. That's what we do, man. What's up, son of man? Sir Hunt. Everybody waking up now. Fuck yeah.
I'm working on being a better grower.
That's it, man. It's baby steps, Kevin. You know?
Yeah.
So you just got to get the basics. This is with me, at least. This is a nice one right here. You got to get the basics. And then once you get the basics, then you can complicate things.
So here's an organic PK booster.
All right, let's see what you got.
Incredible bulk.
Oh, there he is. Welcome back, Moon.
That's organic.
So it's got a 0.1, a 10, 25.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got to vacuum this gyro fast, and I'll show you outdoor updates.
Let's go, hell yeah. So it's on 67 and 53.
Right now it is, yeah. Started on 57. The dew point was at 57. The humidity was almost 75% when I first put everything in there.
Fuck yeah. What up, Huey? We just lost. Fuck, I forgot who that was.
I'm an idiot.
Damn, who the fuck was that?
I forgot our power's out, and I'm all trying to use it. I got a little bit of solar.
I broke it, my ass. My bad, Kevin. I got you. Get you off full screen. Welcome back, local.
Look at that. Nice.
Christmas trees.
Oh, natural.
We're day 28 on these guys. This is that Black Forest by Fluff. This is that Black Forest by Fluff Gardens right here.
Hell yeah. Can you hold your phone sideways for us, brother?
Oh yeah. This shit right there is my jam. There it goes.
Go. Look how full this tent got. Jesus. Damn.
This Apex back here by Ethos is throwing down too. I took down 3 of those White Widows. They're gone. I moved the 3 White Widows, harvested those. And then I brought 3 Bubba Cheesecakes by Seedsman in and 2 more of the Cinderella 99s.
Oh. Okay.
This one's starting to perk out pretty good.
99, I like that.
All right, 99. I like that. 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 99. I like that Yeah, now your camera's fuck
You're
yeah.
getting a decent little fade.
Thank you for coming up, Kevin. Appreciate you hanging out, brother. Always a pleasure.
This thing here's a monster.
What is that again?
This is that White Widow.
Jesus.
She's getting ready to come. She's getting ready to come down. Damn camera. Between the camera and the fan blowing it.
It's crazy.
That Cinderella 99 there's only in day 28. He's throwing down.
Nuts, bro.
But this right here, if anybody is looking for that cheese, well, I'll tell you what, this Bubba cheesecake is straight gnarly, stinky, disgusting cheese, man.
Really?
It ain't even started flowering yet, and it already reeks.
I bet that whole room just stinks.
Oh, it is. It's gnarly. I have my door open for more than 5 minutes, the whole house reeks.
Art Man, what's up, Art Man? Galaxy Solutions, cheers, everybody. Y'all hit that thumbs up.
I think Artman's grown this Black Forest before. I'm not sure about Galaxy.
I got some Black Forest in my seedling dome.
Do you? Tell you what, that Black Forest is some amazing stuff, man. Like, I normally have to take tons of nerve medicine because my broken back in my neck. As long as I got this Black Forest, man, I'm not taking no meds.
I got it from Rasufa, and I popped about 7 beans, and only 2 of them come up. But he
Really?
gave me he gave me like 12 beans, so I still got a few left. But yeah, even in the can they didn't pop. But it was a gift, you know. So
Let me swing around here and see. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up or not, but you could. It's actually got black hairs coming out of them.
okay.
I don't know if the camera's picking them up or not. But yeah, some of those pistils are actually black coming out of the top of the flower.
Wow. Okay.
Same thing with focus.
There she goes.
I don't think it's going to focus for shit.
And what does that turn? Did they turn into? They just stay black, or
They start out black and then they turn back white. Yeah, as they start to come right out of the bud, they're black initially. And then late in flower, this stuff totally turns black. It turns to a purple, and then from a purple to a solid black.
Nice. That's how the
Okay, well,
granddaddy
then,
curve used to be.
I've been doing this shit 24 years. This is some of my favorite stuff I've done in 24 years of growing. I'm actually thinking about taking this.
Seedling, so
I'm thinking about taking it and crossing it with some Romulan. I'm thinking about taking on a little breeding project and breeding this Black Forest by some Romulan. Because that Romulan's supposed to be really good genetics for nerve pain as well.
yeah. Well, third.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people are growing it just because they like to smoke pot in their pot heads, but a lot of us are growing it as actual meds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's medicine for all of us. We just don't know it.
This thing here is disappointing. The structure on those buds is just absolutely horrible.
horrible? What do you mean horrible? They look good from here. What? Because it's kind of
More
skinny.
leaf there. There's more leaf there than there is bud. Man, my camera don't want to focus crap today. Probably has light.
Yeah, maybe if you turn your light down just a hair, and then don't forget to turn it back up.
Actually, turn the IR, turn the infrared and the IR up. That'll probably help a lot. Yeah, I'm just not happy with this plant. It's the same age as all the rest of these in here.
I'm about to say, you're only halfway up.
And the buds on this thing are like literally a quarter of the size of everything else. I mean, it might turn out all right still, but I'm not impressed with it so far. Like if I had another plant to put in here at the moment to replace it, I would just take it out. My GMOs just ain't quite ready yet. They're still pissed off from whenever I sprayed them with that Mammoth biocontrol. It locked the shit out of those GMOs. Look how red them stalks are.
Damn.
Dude, even whenever I pop a leaf up, it squirts red juice on my thumb. Yeah, I used that Mammoth biocontrol, and they did not like it, man. The white widows by the AK it didn't bother them a bit. But those GMOs, they did not like it.
Really?
Look at that thing, dude.
Was
Why
it
They just did not like that Mammoth biocontrol for nothing, man. It locked them out instantly. I came down the next morning and they were pissed. That's that sour male. I didn't want to cut it, dude, so I just starved it to death. This one here is impressive. This is that White Widow by AK. These are going into flower next.
Yeah, your bed is booming. That's a nice plant.
And then I got some mother's milk upstairs that I just popped, and some.
From who?
Mother's milk is from Strain Hunters, and then I got
Space Coyote. Where's your mother's milk from? Sorry. You can go ahead.
Yeah, I seen somebody said they had some in a veg.
Yeah, I know he has mother's milk. I've heard and talked to him about the mother's milk.
But yeah, I got that mother's milk. It's from Strain Hunters. I'm getting ready to pop that one, or that one I just popped. And then I got banana crumble from Strain Hunters that I'm gonna put that I just popped. And then I got that Ricky's hash plant from Brothers Grimm, where they did that collab with Trailer Park Boys. So I got that Ricky's hash plant. I'm getting ready to pop that stuff too.
Hell yeah. Ricky's hash plant.
Yeah, it's from Trailer Park Boys. They did a collab with Brothers Grimm.
Yep. They smoke.
I got them when they dropped. I think I got a whole 10-pack of them for like $60 or $80. We'll be getting the CO2 hooked up in here next week.
All right, here you go. Space says I got mother's milk from Ladybug Farms. It's a cut they keep from Bodie.
Okay.
So his is a cut from Bodie apparently or something.
Yeah, Bodie, and I think Bodie's cut is an original cut from Strain Hunters. That's one that he pheno hunted out.
You said you got Cap Junkie, huh? Or no?
I've never ran anything by them.
I guess he was referring to somebody else. Or maybe Kevin or said he ran Cap. No, somebody else.
Got an invader.
Okie Grower. That's
She keeps eating my lower. She keeps taking all my lowers off for me.
Yeah, lower leads.
Yeah, she comes in the flower room and takes the lowers off, and then she goes over to the bedroom and takes the lowers off over there for me.
Hell yeah. As long as she ain't doing no digging in my pot or no shitting in my
I'm super
pot.
excited for these things, though. But these things turned into monsters as soon as I put them in here. These things, they were literally half that size when I put them in here.
How old are they?
They are 5 weeks.
Not bad for 5 weeks, right?
Nah, she'll throw up a good 3/4 pound or so. She nugs up all right.
Not bad at all, man. Hey, I just gotta say, we got 70 growers in here, y'all. And make sure y'all don't go nowhere. I mean, nowhere. Y'all know what time it is, right? If y'all didn't read the title of today's live, we got a live harvest today. Another fucking, 18 pounds. Anywhere.
Who's harvesting today?
16 to 18 pounds, man. Karl.
Big K.
Big dog. Big old Karl. With the old little
I don't have help with my shit. So harvesting that much shit and fucking trimming that much shit, bro. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
He will trim back. He trims it up.
When you hang the whole plant, that makes a whole difference.
It does.
Well, that's what I do. I take my whole plant and hang my whole plant. But
I told him at last moon. I said, bro,
I hand trim everything.
I told him, I said, Karl, you got a big morning ahead of you. That boy said, no, not really. It's about an hour. And I was like, an hour? And he's like, yeah, bro, it's 8 cuts.
Oh, yeah. And then, you just keep that room 60-60, and you just whittle away at it till you're done.
I cut branch after branch after branch and hang branch, so ain't no way. I
hand trim, dude. I'd be hand trimming that shit until the next harvest. I'd be hand trimming that shit till the next harvest.
That shit would take me fucking so long.
Oh, you would get a grow bag.
Oh, yeah. I want one. I need one.
Bro, that's enough to make me quit growing. Having to hand trim that much.
Well, with my outdoor, I cut the nubs off and put them in a large cardboard box, and then I do the same motion with that trim bag to get air in them like once a day. And by the time I'm ready to put them in Mylar, when I got a nice clean stem snap, they're fucking 90% trimmed just by handling them, you know? But
fuck yeah. Morning, Smokey. Yeah, what up, Action? Smokey says he's swag.
What up, Action? Smokey.
What up, man? I'm just driving right now, man. I ain't even want to miss the show.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Shit. Tap in.
Cheers, Action.
Oh, really, man. Cheers, everybody.
Smokey's harvesting.
Cheers, Smokey.
So, Karl and Smokey. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. It's going to be epic.
I'm going to show you my bean pole.
Locals got it growing on over there. I ain't lying.
This is more than I even want to hand trim, dude. I've been taking 5 down at a time, and that's more than I even want to gram.
I love trimming. I don't know about all you guys saying you hate trimming. It's like the best part of growing weed.
You know, I don't mind. It's not necessarily the trimming. It's the pain involved with the trimming because I got severe nerve damage in my shoulders. Like, the amount of pain that it fucking puts me in is just astronomical.
But I would prefer trimable, man. If you're going to knock a few trichomes off, it's not going to hurt your medicine.
He's got a trim bowl.
I use a trim bowl. They do fine. And then what you do is you just buy a press and press all that keef you collect. And then you got rosin and you got fireweed.
Yep. Don't you have a trim
my
bowl?
mom makes salves.
Dude, this thing's already all reeled up, dude, and it's only in week. That's day 28 today. I've been seriously thinking about washing one of these, just washing a whole plant, seeing the return on it.
What? Like, oh, you talking about bubble? I thought you meant like washed, like
No, I'm thinking about bubble hashing the whole thing and then pressing it off.
Yeah.
Because I firmly believe that this would be an astronomical return. This shit, like even way out here on these big fan leaves, is frosted out. There's even frost out here on these big giant fan leaves.
Let's go. Fuck yeah. That's what we aiming for, right?
You know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro. Aim of the game.
Yeah, that advanced nutrients definitely frost up a lot better than that Blue Planet I was using.
Really?
Yeah, these weren't definitely these Black Forest. I've grown this Black Forest a lot, and they've never been this frosty this early in flower before.
They're looking good, man. All the way to the tip of the leaf, man.
Dude, you should see the stems. Look at these stems, bro. The stems are completely covered in trichomes.
Golly.
Look at that stem.
Oh shit.
The whole stem's completely, utterly covered in trichomes.
That's insane, man.
Is it the same cut?
Watch that whole plant, man.
What was that?
Is it the same cut? Or is it just different
these are different. This is from seed. These are actually, believe it or not, they're identical from seed. This is that Black Forest and fluff. And I get that every time I've grown it. I've probably grown 20 of these, and almost every single plant is completely almost identical.
That's a big plant.
Except for the frost.
Dude, this thing's a monster. It's only in a little 5-gallon pot, too, dude. I didn't even put them in the sevens because I got 7-gallon pots.
Nah, you doing your thing, man.
5 gallons, nice.
Yeah, I rock
Tell you
fives.
a little bit about what to do.
Yeah, I rock 5s too.
That's all I rock.
Put them in a big pot, huh?
5-gallon white pots outside.
I just switched over to 7 probably like 2 runs ago, and I have noticed a difference in yield. I will say that my yield did go up a little bit by going to a little bit bigger pot.
Already, come on, man. Basic math.
Hey, my whole arm's sticky from touching that damn plant now.
Bigger roots equal bigger.
It ought to be. It ought to be, man.
Bigger roots.
That's why I don't do a late default.
Yeah, I don't do much of a default at all, as you can see. Like, I've maybe taken 20 leaves off this entire plant. And I was just blocking the ones that were
got a good
sitting right on top of a bud. This is another thing this forest always does, too.
Structure.
See that little tail leaf sticking out the center there?
Yeah.
It always shoots a leaf right up out the middle of it. Middle of the
Cross your fingers, you might get a
middle
leaf.
of the cane leaf. It always pops a little tail. And then a lot of the times it'll grow a node and a bud right there. Right there at the stem.
he had a plant that had the whole plant had buds. It's crazy.
And the forest does it. The forest will do it quite often. It'll throw that little tail bud, the little tail leaf right there, and then it'll pop a little node and start shooting a bud out of it.
Like I said, bigger roots, bigger what?
Bigger fruits.
Let's go.
True story.
You upsize your pot from 2 gallons to 5s, you will notice that your ounces just went from 1 ounce to
Dude,
an ounce and a quarter.
I just got a buddy of mine that's been growing for as long as I have been, about 24, 25 years. I just now, last month, got him to switch from HPS over to LED and quit running 1 gallon pots. It took me all this time to get him to switch over from HPS to finally go to LED.
Going back to what, man?
I got some 3
I
gallon
was thinking
pots.
about going back.
Yeah.
Running
HPS?
220 instead of 110. Yeah.
See, I'm thinking I'm getting ready to add some CMH lights with my LEDs. I'm going to do a mix. I'm going to put a couple CMH 315s in here with my LEDs. Because the best weed I've ever
220 line.
The best smoke I've ever grown came underneath CMH lights.
I never liked those. My buddy had those 660s or whatever they were.
Yeah, the 630s or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved my CMH lights, dude. Some of the most terpy weed I've ever grown came underneath CMH lights. Maybe not the best yielding light
anymore.
It's not the best yielding light. Actually, dude, you're wrong. There's a lot of commercials. A lot of the commercial facilities are going back to mixed lighting, dude, and they're adding in these 315s back in.
Well, a lot of them never left the Gavitas and running those Thawies.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are still doing mixed with the Thawies even. But there are a lot of the companies that are going back and are switching over and they're starting to put in integrate 315s in with their LEDs now.
What is your supplemental bar? Someone asked me in the chat. Art man.
Do I know?
You have a supplemental bar? I don't know. Art man in chat said, "What is the supplemental bar?" I was hoping you knew.
Not sure. I meant. Well, like it doesn't got that UVB bar or one of those far red bars.
Oh, mine. This light here. This has got the UV. It's got UV and far red.
That one in the middle there. Nice.
Speaking of which, speaking of this light right here.
Good eye, Art man.
I don't know if you guys remember me buying that light. Like I bought that light, and after I bought that light, it came on the show. It was $620 delivered to my door, right?
Yeah,
from Medic Grow. It's the Spectrum X.
Yeah,
I was getting ready to buy me another one for a backup light, right? Because of these tariff shit and everything going on. Dude, that's a $2,000 light now. $1,999.99 for that light. I just paid $620 for it 2 months ago.
Because of the tariffs?
Nuts. That's
because
insane.
of the tariffs. Like, so I keep trying to tell people, man, when everybody's saying, oh, well, the price of weed's down, the price of weed's down, the price of weed's down. What do you think's going to happen to the industry whenever they have to start paying this inflated price to replace lights, fans, dehumidifiers, whenever they're all barely getting by right now? Because almost every commercial facility out there right now is going to tell you they're barely getting by because the price of weed's crashed, right? Yeah. So what's going to happen whenever they got to replace all this, or whenever they got to start replacing equipment? Because even to go replace it with some American-made lights, you're talking Spectrum King, huh?
Son of man, morning, brother.
What up, fella?
What up, son of man? What's good, man?
Ain't shit. I thought I'd give y'all a little update before my shit go on.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried about my nutrients going up next. But people don't realize most of all that stuff made to make those nutrients is all imported.
Well, there's a difference between going up and not being available on the shelves.
Well, I mean, the ports are stopped, bro. The ports are empty. Look at them. China ain't sending nothing over here at all.
I saw the boats. All the boats are sitting over there in China, fucking just idle. They ain't
Right.
got nowhere
They're
to
not
go
sending
over
nothing
there
over here, so it's only a matter of time before that price goes up, and then immediately it's going to be unavailable.
Well, hopefully we start doing deals with India and they start fucking pumping out the goods. And then we'll be all right.
Somebody.
Like, I even just went and ordered a bunch of extra nutrients just in case, because they didn't go up yet. But I'll tell you what, I will not pay $2,000 for a light I just paid $120 for. So we're getting ready to switch over to Spectrum King.
Spectrum King.
Because they're made in the U.S. and I don't have to worry about this light or that light going out and not being able to be warranted now. Because that's another thing people ain't thinking about with these tariffs and stuff. All that imported stuff you got that's got warranties on it, it won't be warranted anymore because it's not going to be able to be shipped into the country.
Well,
yeah, dude, the growing industry is going to take a big hit on these tariffs. I keep trying to tell people that, and they're just like, "Oh, it ain't going to be that bad." But when the industry is telling you that they're barely staying afloat, and now you got all this happening, it's going to be a domino effect.
That's good though. Good for the people.
Good for the people.
Upgrade now.
That Karl.
I don't know if it's good for the people because it's going to allow the federal government to come in and take over a lot of those facilities and then be like, "Oh yeah, hey, we're going to go ahead and federally legalize this now."
Hey man, I
think they're gonna be doing like a buyout.
Yeah. I came up here, y'all say I'm the real Action Jackson in this motherfucker, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Y'all don't know what really be like out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm the real Action Jackson in this motherfucker, yo. You know what I'm saying? I just came up here to let everybody know.
I see White Action Jackson.
Stand the fuck good.
What up, Karl? What's good, mate?
Man, just wait for the little homie to get here. I just called him. It's like, oh shit, didn't even realize what time it was. So it'll be here in about 10-15 minutes, and we'll get to cutting some bows down.
Sure. Already, man. I can't wait to see it.
Any of y'all in Illinois want to come help do some trimming here before long?
That's nothing, bro. I can do it all by myself, dude.
That's how you do it. You see, you start picking up
I hate trimming, man.
Karl said
I hate trimming, man.
See, that's why you find those new. That's why you find them new growers that are still like, "Oh man, trimming's fun," because they don't know no better.
Oh man!
Yeah, to see all that weed, they get excited.
There's not a whole lot of experienced growers that are going to be like, "I like trimming." There's a few, don't get me wrong, but the majority of them are like, "I absolutely hate trimming."
What you got, local? Thank you for sharing,
I love
bro.
the harvesting process.
I don't have to drop off or anything. I'm just gonna get Son of Man up real quick.
What do we got here? That looks good.
Yeah, let's run it.
So this the veg.
Yeah, that look like a good looking plant.
All of them is God Green. I got Glacial Rock Dust, Insect Frost, God Green 444, and I top dress them with Bloom. And everybody know I do the coconut water. I'm big on my coconut water.
So you only feed coconut water?
Until late in flower, and I do all the PK boosts. So I do potassium silicate, silicate bloom from New Millennium, I think a crystal burst from Humboldt, and a few other little boosters. But yeah, man, I do the 4.8 with 2 the bloom for God Green, but that's it. But I only
Have you
got one
tried that
plant
Winter
that don't
Frost
like
from
it.
New Millennium?
Yeah, this my really first run really fucking with them. So I'm fucking with the Ruby Red and that the Silicate Bloom. But this shit, as far as silicon go, is like that, bro. It dissolves in the water so good. I knew I wanted more before I even fed my plants with it. It ain't nothing that dissolve in the water like this. When they say warrior soluble, it's like your water suck this shit up. Become specifically for bloom. Anyway, this right here, GMO, platinum GMO actually.
I got some regular GMO running right now.
The ugly junk is F5 DJ Short Blueberry junk.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It grew crazy though. Like it grew tall until
Like
I tapped it. And then that's probably what I'm thinking it is because it was so aggressive. And then the shoots went out the side. I'm hoping it's not, man.
I hear GMO's like a crazy ass stretcher anyway.
Nah,
it is, man. I got one in the tent right now.
That's a DJ Short right there.
And you know, so that's
but you heard about that GMO.
Yeah, that's a regular. Yeah, that's a red level.
How old is it?
I gotta look on my phone.
You know it's a female for sure?
Huh?
You know it's a female?
Nah, I don't know it's a female. It's a reg. That's what I'm saying. It could be a male.
It gotta be older than 6 weeks old though to have a stalk like that.
It should be showing somewhere by like the 7th to 10th node somewhere. There should be one hair popping out somewhere.
Yeah, you should have nuts.
But usually if it's not showing by then, it'll be a male, I found.
Yeah, go close right there and where all those calyx are. You don't see any white hairs coming out nowhere? That looks like
that ain't one
right.
right.
It looks male-y to me.
It kind of does, but I don't see any.
Well, on those lateral branches, I'm seeing some balls. Like, or I'm seeing something. Maybe go up to the next set of...
No.
Oop, that one might have been one.
Sorry, my camera going back.
Is this plant older than 6 weeks old?
Let me look real quick so I can be sure.
Yeah, it just looks like it hasn't quite sexed yet, really.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he does it in his phone, probably. That's dangerous.
Yeah, if the ones that I find that don't sex within like 2 months usually end up being a male.
Yeah, or it's got a herb on you.
It's 9
we'll
weeks,
see.
Brother.
We'll see. I got some seeds I popped. We're gonna toss them in a flower here
Y'all
tomorrow.
heard me?
What you said?
Y'all heard me?
What's that?
It's 9 weeks.
Oh, it's a female all day. She better have sex by then. Huh? Right?
9 weeks.
Yeah.
Don't take no 9-10 weeks to sex no plant, huh?
No.
Well, the thing is
Yeah,
males
it
like
should
to
be.
stretch. It don't even look like a male. Males
It
like to
do,
stretch
though.
and get real
Yeah.
big.
Yeah,
Not
males
all.
tend to get real
Sometimes
stretchy.
you'll get that nice female-looking one.
Yeah, you
They
will
get more
get once in a
stretchy,
while.
not
Get that.
as bushy.
I got another one next door. I'll let you look at that one, see the difference.
I just
How's
flip it and
it
see what it
smelling?
does.
Is it got a good stink?
It don't really.
Dude, my
So
GMOs I
sometimes
got in my
that's
veg.
another way.
My GMOs I got in my veg tent right now are gnarly, dude. They smell like this nasty onion, garlic, BO smell.
Nice.
With the GMO smell, that's the blueberry, remember? That's a blueberry.
I'm gonna
these
guess
two
that's
right
a male.
here
That's just
is Tim 91 crossed with the Wilson from Masonic Seeds. Both of these. I'm loving how these grow. They're gonna be good scroggers if I choose to scrog it, but you know, I hate them fucking scrog nuts, but I might. But this what I'm really waiting for.
Man, son, man, I tell you the trade-offs for that hate for it, man, you get so much more weed and it holds the plant up, bro, with the scrog, bro.
That dude laying down there begging for some life.
That's pimp. I hate them too. I really do.
Different strains, bro.
Oh yeah, I run 10 different if I want. I mean, 8 in my room, but I can run all different strains too. You just gotta manipulate them.
I run all different strains too.
I'll second that. I do get way bigger harvest when I scrog, but I do perpetual, so I constantly always got stuff coming in and out, so it's impossible to scrog for me.
Right, because
I myself would be scrogging.
Man, the reason why I don't do that, you know, multiple flower stage in one room is you're like paying for that bill always. You're not seeing that full guap out of that room. You're just seeing little bits at it. It's like you're going to a restaurant and just keep sending you appetizers. You're like, yo, where's my full fucking meal at? And you got this bill coming in at the end of the day that you got to pay. So I don't like multiple flower stages in one room. Guap that bitch out every 65 days. That's where I run it. You'll see here in about 15 minutes when I go to cut these hoes down. Shit, the last 2
I was thinking about chopping this bitch, man, because it's getting on my fucking nerves. I fed it everything that I gave these, and it's just unhappy. It's in the earth box. It was, man.
Man, finish it out. It's already there.
I mean, you can control a plant. You can control a plant without scrogging it to still get just about as much of a yield, but it's a lot more work.
Yeah, but at the same time, the yield comes with it being held up also. There's so many reasons behind it. Like, you can't get 2.5, 3.5 pounds off a plant, you know, that's not scrogged. Then you got to have 72 steaks to hold.
Well, I'm not getting that off of a plant. I'm only vegging for 6 weeks anyway, but.
Well, at the same time, I think you have seen the crops that I do downstairs in the cocoa perlite. You know, and it gets to be a little absurd, but man, if I don't do a scrog net, it's called disaster.
Oh yeah, the way you do that, you'd have 5. You'd be doing this. You'd be doing what I'm doing right here, everywhere.
And the thing is I always preach scrog because it's literally less maintenance to hold that bitch up. It's a motherfucker, but it's so much better than sticks.
When you're pulling weight and they start bulking at day 50 or 45 and they start hitting that floor because you ain't got that center. Like, so when you ain't got your lower net,
like this.
When you ain't got your lower net,
I'm gonna have to do this.
All your inside canopy falls on top of each other. So
that's why you tie it up.
But I mean, at that point, how many ties you have to put?
I can count them. I got like 14. I got like 14 ties holding this one plant up right now.
Get in the middle of the canopy, and the way I grow, at least, let me rephrase that. The way I grow, you can't. The inside of that canopy would fucking become powdery mildew and bud rot because they all lay on each other without a net. Then
you see how it becomes up
without a top net.
We're not trying them.
I mean, I got buds that are 6 foot away from my light that are rock hard and as big around as your palm of your hand, 6 foot away from my light. So, as far as yield goes, I ain't too worried about not getting much yield from scrogging. But
for sure,
my issue is my plant's getting too close to my lights a lot of the times because I don't scrog.
Right.
Like that white widow. My light's over 7 foot tall. My light's 7 foot high, and I got a white widow that's maybe 6 inches away from the light.
Did you top that plant?
No, I don't top either. I do. I let my shit just run all natural. The only training I do is I bend branches and tuck leaves, man. That's it.
Hell yeah, son of man, I see you with the zip ties, bro. Much respect.
After a couple
Yeah,
harvests,
I used
after a couple of those scrog harvests, dude, that got old.
Open
Hey,
up
that
the
shit'll
middle.
work.
I'd
That
rather do
shit
that than open up
works.
the middle. You know what I mean?
I've had to fix a scrog net with zip ties. That shit works, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm doing, bro.
Whaling twine.
That works too. Still, he got Hazy. What's it, Hazy Susan? He makes his own scrog. That fucker looks like it was bought from the store. So I mean, there's some talent out there.
Speaking of,
This is my overflow. What I got veg and waiting to go in, man.
speaking of scrogs, you guys, I know some of you guys are making scrogs with the like hemp twine, right? Watch what you're doing with that shit. I got a buddy that infested his whole entire basement, bro, with aphids. The eggs were in that twine.
Oh my.
He got aphid eggs out of that twine, dude, and it infested his whole basement, bro, before he caught it.
Yeah, but he ordered that off Amazon.
He did. He got it off Amazon, dude. And it was hemp twine. He ordered a 100-foot roll of it so he would have extra, and it was aphid eggs in it.
That's crazy.
So some of you guys are running that hemp twine and you're getting bugs and not knowing where they're coming from. It might be coming from that hemp twine.
Was there any reviews on the Amazon about that?
I don't know if he left a review on it, but no, not that I've seen.
I would. Damn.
But honestly, how many people are thinking that they're getting bugs from hemp twine?
How do you prove that though?
He took the hemp twine out to his shed and left it out in his shed, and the moisture in the air and everything, because it's so humid, the aphid eggs hatched in his damn shed, dude. Next thing you know, he's got aphids in his shed.
I learned my lesson.
That was the only common denominator.
This bitch yellowing out.
Man, that's kind of the problem with growing is there's too many I do it myself, and instead of actually letting the manufacturer create something that works. This hemp stuff, I wouldn't trust that. I'm sorry. I grew up using actually the actual white twine and the plastic stuff. If you want to use the hemp,
but then people have their cats running around their grow too.
Oh, see, I don't do that.
And more spider mites, and that brings more spider mites and shit than anything.
And that's different, but I agree. There's, I mean, I only let my dogs piss on my plants once per cycle, and it's okay because it's just once,
Oh yeah.
Quiet. Everybody in the panel is quiet like your asshole, Karl.
Is that a foliar spray or do you do a root drench?
Wherever it lays.
Yeah, that's all I got going on, brother.
Looks good.
Already, man.
Hate this motherfucker. That bitch is angry with me. But I'm giving it everything else is the same. It just don't like the blend, I guess.
Man.
And you're
Still looking
you're
good.
organic.
Yeah, organic. Yeah.
Sorry about that,
You're
bro.
good. You're good, bro.
Glacier rock dust in the soil. Guys going full. Fucking insect frost. They like it, but that one didn't.
Maybe just mess with the pH a little bit different with that one, because maybe it's just not liking your pH water you're giving. As if you got everything in the soil, you just got to be locked out.
Right.
So it might like a higher pH, it might like a lower pH.
Right.
Like it might like a 6-7 or something.
Man, I hate when they not happy, man. If they not happy, I was about to cut that bitch and then throw one of these in.
Hey, you see me?
To be honest, dude, it could have a viral disease that you're sitting there trying to figure out what's all wrong with it, and it's got some kind of viral disease. So,
right.
Yeah, that's always a
that's why I get a sick plant like that, dude. I cut that son of a bitch.
That's what the fuck I'm thinking, man. That's what I was just thinking in my head. I can chop that bitch. I already got two ready to go. This comes in.
After I watched the Bruce Bugby episode where they said that roughly about 70% of the beans being sold are infected with that blatant lytle disease. Dude, if I get a sick plant, it's gone. I'm not wasting my time or my effort or my money to try and fix it. It's gone. I will pop another bean.
Latent means it does it late in flower. So it could look good the whole grow, and then towards the end, just fucking start looking like shit.
Spit out on you. So if I get a plant that's even looking like it's even remotely sick or gonna have problems, dude, I whack it. I'll pop another bean.
Fuck out of here. Yeah,
It's cheaper to pop a bean than it is for me to waste my electric and all my nutrients growing a plant that was already screwed up to begin with.
That shit might get kicked the fuck out.
Yeah, I just look at it as a bean's cheaper. A bean's cheaper than 6 months or 6 weeks, 8 weeks of nutrients.
Yeah, I hate
Plus,
that.
you can
Especially when
infect your
every
plant really
like this one right here, dude.
time.
If I had something to replace with this right now with, it'd be gone. Just because I'm not satisfied with it, and it's not even sick.
And what about that soil? Is that going to be infected, or should you just put that in the garden?
That's a good question.
I think it's in the soil too, but I don't know.
What's
but then
that?
you don't know, it's just like that. All them viruses, say that one that's yellowing out has the virus. You're gonna wanna.
Yeah, if you got something you think that's got some kind of viroid or something like that, that soil's trash.
Right.
Like I wouldn't even put that outside my vegetable garden. I mean, it would be it would be gone. It'd go in a garbage bag and be gone to the trash man.
Hey, if lettuce freezes, it goes bad, right?
It takes a lot to freeze lettuce, though.
I mean, it'll be all wilty and
It's
nasty.
just got that freezer burn taste.
Yeah, well, animals like turtles won't eat it.
You can still eat it.
I'm not saying a human won't try and eat it. I'm saying an animal won't eat it.
No, animal probably won't eat it because it's all wilty.
Animal probably won't eat it. Animals know better.
And brown.
Eat it.
Yeah.
You ain't see that shit where they try to give a bear a Big Mac?
McDonald's? Yeah, I saw that.
It's a video where some
My
people
dog won't
camping
eat
try to give a bear a
chicken
Big Mac.
nuggets.
That motherfucker kept going. It smelled that junk and kept it moving.
The animal
My
kingdom's
dog won't
smarter than
eat
a
chicken nuggets.
If a bear don't want a Big Mac, I definitely don't want one.
right. Because a bear will go eat out the trash, man.
Man, a bear will eat out the trash. So if a bear smelled that Big Mac and kept it moving, I'm gonna do the same thing, Mr. Grizzly.
Well, they might have gave him like 100 Big Macs before, and he was just like, I ain't eating none of that shit.
Maybe.
Bear's like, that shit gave me indigestion last time. I'm good.
Where the fish fillets at?
Right.
Or they tranked him up, so he's just all fucking dreaming.
We got 57 people. We got 70 people and 57 likes. Yeah, y'all hit that like button.
But honestly, Karl, after these next 2 runs, if I find a strain that I like, I'm gonna grow that motherfucker out and scrog out my 4x4.
I want to see you do it, bro. Cause man, man.
I'll help you.
Sure.
I'll help you
Man.
set that up. I'll show you what to do. I mean, if you want to do it how I like, I'll do it.
Yeah, I just gotta find something I want to run that big.
You do it like Northern Scrogging does. You do it like the cannabis loop. He built his PVC pipe and then put a ratchet straps on it. So like when he's done the grow, he just pulls it up, drops it back down.
I got these
on his top one at least.
I got these White Widows by AK that would be perfect to scrog. I could maybe keep these things going, keep them going in veg until I harvest enough out of there. I got enough room under a light to do a scrog. Because these things are like perfect to scrog out.
130, man. Where y'all at? Who's smoking? 130.
I know these GMOs better get happy quick.
That's backstage. Oh, go on. Oh.
I keep hitting the wrong buttons.
That
Oh, you succulent so local?
mean you high.
So I put Moon up.
Yeah,
How
I
many
am.
succulents?
Yeah,
Oh, I got about 70 succulents or 80.
where you at,
Ooh,
actually?
that looks nice.
Here.
Dude, I got plants. I got pothos. I got pothos upstairs that grow all the way across my whole ceiling.
Pearls. There they are.
Yeah, there's
That's
my
nice,
pearls,
brother.
man. Those are my babies right there, dude. Those things are long.
Takes a
I
long
like that.
My other pearls are coming along good too. These are teardrop pearls, and then these are variegated.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, I grow all kinds of shit, man.
Fuck yeah.
That's a whole bunch, man.
I told you, Daxon, where you at, man? You see this?
God,
These things are bad as fuck, dude. These donkey tails, those
and
things
they
are
look
wicked.
good.
Yeah, they looking good.
Some of this shit needs transplanted, like
You
this
ain't
dude
got
here.
water them, do you?
That thing needs transplanted so bad it's not even funny.
Oh yeah, look at those roots.
I just got rid of whenever I built that room, man, I got rid of over 100 succulents.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, man.
I got a bunch of stuff propped. I got a bunch of people that's wanting some succulents. I propped a bunch of them so they could have some.
Fuck yeah. And you can just take a leaf off if you wanted it and drop it on some soil under the root.
Oh, yeah. I just got a Christmas
Shit smells
actually
crazy.
from my mom.
All of this
Find
stuff,
rooted.
every bit of this stuff's all grown in my old soil. Whenever after about 5 or 6 runs in my soil, sometimes I'll just take it and reuse it for my succulent soil.
Fuck yeah.
Chop, 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 chop. Thank you, ladies, for your time.
Afraid to get rid of them.
Do photos get light when? Do photos get light when that big to go across the seal?
That's one of my favorites, though. That thing's bad as the hell.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is retarded, man. Whew. Man, I tell you what, if you guys ever took this recipe on, you would absolutely fucking see what I'm talking about. Terps for fucking days. You could cut these terps with a dull 2x4.
What are you cutting right now?
Lemonberry and Mac.
Ooh, I bet you that does smell gnarly.
Dude, this shit's crazy, dude.
Dude, I've noticed, man, with this advanced nutrient, my terps are definitely a lot stronger than what I was getting with my Blue Planet.
Well, here's the thing. Are you using the salts or are you using the liquids?
I'm using the salt.
Oh, okay. Finally, somebody that really is. So you see what I'm talking about? The sulfates in that fucking Bloom B, bro. That Bloom A. The Bloom B's trash. I've cut that out by day 12 and put CalMag in place. But this shit, bro. This shit's crazy, man.
It's retarded. Like, did you see those Black Forests, man? Those Black Forests are only on day 28, and they got trichomes falling off of them.
Hey, here's a question for you, local grow guy on the screen.
There's at least a couple pounds on that motherfucker. So you're talking 2.5 pounds all day long. You gotta have a scrog net. So I've been a scrog guy ever since I saw what it's capable of doing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's eat a room, Karl.
Well, let me cut this one down and then I'll set you guys in the room.
I probably need to holler at
Answer your
Josh,
question
man,
about
get
that pothos.
Get his scrog, how the way he scrog each plant by plant.
The thing is I don't like doing a lot of plants. I like growing big trees. It's actually more of a challenge to grow less trees. There's a thing called safety in numbers. I grew up in gang territory as a kid. You know, if you pulled up with 20 motherfuckers, you're usually gonna win. But I'm kind of like the one to be solo dolo in life, you know. So I'm gonna pull up with less and actually do more, if not the same, with less. It's more talent to grow big trees and less trees, and grow 1,700 trees in this room and just be like, yeah, I got 30 pounds out of there, but it's a disaster. You got 400 trees in this motherfucker. Can't defoliate them, can't get to nothing. So I don't like growing small trees because of the amount. It's like, I can challenge myself and win with this. Nothing wrong with growing wherever you want. It's just my preference, just explaining my preference.
Grams per watt is grams per watt.
To answer your question about that pot, though, it gets enough ambient light through the room that it doesn't bother it at all. Pothos don't take a whole lot of light anyway.
Holy shit, is this retarded.
Actually, it's got a new pothos. It's called a marble pothos.
Carl, you got headphones
Karl.
on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so he can't hear us.
Oh, I hear you.
No, Shane.
Oh, Shane's over here just watching. He's still waking up a little bit, man. It's all good, though.
We'll wake up
yeah,
and
man.
get in the face with a fucking 3-pound plant.
Oh, there's at least 2.5 on this thing.
Must be nice. Get a phone call. Yo, you ready? 20 minutes later, fucking plant just slaps you in the face.
Hey, the thing is, man, is this motherfucker was around some real ones before he seen this, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like real motherfuckers. Like, legit, like, real hustlers. The dude that he worked with before he came here made a bank off his name, bro. And motherfucker made carts, grew in multiple spots, handled his business, was a straight, real hustler. He walks in my room and he's like, bruh, he's like, you take your shit more serious than he did. Don't get me wrong, he was serious, but the quality that you put your weed at, Karl, is just a whole nother level. Just every little aspect that I take with my crops. And, the difference is, I'm still chasing something, but I'm not chasing that all the time. I'm chasing quality and longevity. If I just cared about money, I wouldn't be adding nothing but just a bunch of extra shit like, bloom boosters and no taste,
What are you running of the advanced line?
I'm just running the Sensi. I'm running Terpinator. I'm sorry. I'm running my Terpinator, my Signal, and I got my Bacteria. It's a combination of everything that really creates it. You guys know that, man. It's all if you want to grab by the neck
right now because I just switched over and I want to check it out.
I didn't know if you did.
But there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm eliminating from the line, like their B52. I'm not impressed with their B52 at all.
The thing is, man, is as I've grown with this stuff, I just grow with their base nutrient and I find my additives. I've played with a bunch of different sulfurs. I do use the CalMag. I took their Bloom B out because it's too much nitrogen.
There is too much in it, dude.
Bro, check this out. This is crucial. When I first started using this lineup over a year ago, I was at 2.5 to 3 something grams a gallon of the Bloom B. Way too much nitrogen. My bud size was, obviously, to be desired. My transition was horrible. So over this past year, I've been cutting it. I cut that Bloom B out at day 12. I'm actually going to cut it out this time about day 8 or 10. And I implement CalMag at 8 to 10 mils a gallon. My buds set in harder. I don't deal with the stretching as hard. Hence learning how to use these nutrients. I actually would like to talk to the rep about it. It's just way too much nitrogen for Bloom. That's way too much nitrogen.
It's insane, and they keep you giving it that same nitrogen all the way through week 7, man.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro.
I cut that shit. Start cutting back, bro.
bro, you want to know what's crazy? I'll tell you the truth. When I actually stopped using as much, I noticed the stretch was significantly less, right? So I actually tested myself. I said, I'm gonna give it a gram and a half a gallon. Here she goes. I'm gonna give her a gram and a half a gallon and actually see what it does. I come in the next day, them bitches stretch like 4 inches, and I cut that shit the fuck off.
See that stalk.
See the stalk?
See, I'm currently.
You're good, bro.
I didn't trust that much nitrogen to begin with in flower, So I instantly already just cut it down to a gram. I instantly just cut it down to a gram of the Part B right off the bat.
Great job, bro.
So, if anybody thinks this is 1.5 pounds, you don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
This is at least 2.5. That's a
What are you
big
thinking
bitch
on
right
that?
there.
Five or sixer?
No, where's 2.5 pounds, bro?
2.5 on that, you think?
Yep.
It's hard
And
to
that's
tell on
literally-
camera how big them nubs are. That's the worst thing about cameras, dude. Like, you can have a massive bud and it makes it look tiny. How tall's your ceilings in there?
Well, I'm 6 foot, and this tells you I'm touching my light.
You're about where I'm at.
Hey, turn us left a little bit, Karl.
So those are about 5 foot plants.
Something like that, 5 foot something.
Five, between 5.5, somewhere.
We're there.
And you said you do a 90-day veg before?
No. So what I do is I take cuts off day 1 of flower, root them by day 14, put them in a cup for about 20 days, and then after that 20-day period, I put them in a 15-gallon pot. So they go about 50 days depending on how far they root. This last veg was like 47 days total from rooting. Sick as fuck. They're huge. I started double watering early because I started cutting back on the watering because it's such a big pot. I'm like, let me try once a day for the first few weeks. Well, I had to start double watering with these big pots immediately because, the trees that I put in there were a little big. I'm like, fuck it. They water everything while I'm here. They blew up even faster. So I'm like, God damn. I just need to hold these bitches back. So technically it's around 50 days before they go in here. But I used to tell everybody 30 days because I held them back for 20 days. My veg realistically isn't running up and running. I got one light on, turned down, fucking humidity. When I really crank the veg up, it's only for 30 days. I turn all the lights on, crank them all the way up, and pot them in the 15-gallon pots. And they go about 30 days in a big pot. And they go from something like this in 30 days to something like this over my head sometimes.
How many times you topping?
Honestly, I started young, and once they get rolling, they probably get like maybe 3 times a piece, maybe 4 times a piece in their lifespan.
All right, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering about how many times you were topping each branch.
It just whatever one starts to run faster, I catch it.
Right, whack it off. Gotcha.
Just control the canopy. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Obviously, with my canopy, I'm through flower. I'm bending it down, and it's running through and shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, what I'm asking is because with scrogging, dude, a lot of people, instead of doing like what you do, 2-3 top, they'll just keep bending that branch further and further over. You get what I'm saying? Instead of topping it, they'll wait and they'll just take it over to the next hole instead of topping.
Well, there's a difference though. I'm sending a hormone to the bottom of the plant to actually grow.
Well, right, that's what I'm trying to get to. Is that there's 2 different methods of scrogging there. Like you're making different but you're making a bunch of different offshoots, as opposed to somebody else might be just tucking the whole time.
Well, at the same time though, what I'm doing is still creating more top, which hence what comes with more top, more bud. That's why it's hard to look at when you see this until you're in person. To yield, it takes building the warrior before it goes into flower. Every time, I always say this: your veg is more crucial than your flower.
Absolutely. If you ain't got good, healthy plant with good roots going into flower, you can't expect good flower.
It's not even just roots, but your plant has to have structure. If you don't have no plant structure going into flower, how do you expect to get any yield off it? So that's why I'm always on top of, molding this motherfucker before she goes in.
So you just hit him with spray terps?
I only did that because you told me, bro.
Hit him with some spray terps.
Bro.
It's called Snap-on Spray Terps. Is what you told me to buy.
I just seen some shit where supposedly some of those spray terps turn into benzene, bro, when you smoke them.
Yeah, I would never spray terps on anything.
Like, that's insane to me, bro.
420 things told me to do that, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. He was asking me about that pop, though, so you can see over my head it growing across my ceiling.
Yep. 420 thing says spray terps for the win, spray patch for the win is what he said.
Yeah. I don't even have that shit here, right? In Canada, we don't. That's not a thing. Now listen, some of those carts they sell that have like it says additives or whatever, and I go, "What do you mean additives? Tell me what the fuck it is, additives." Shut the fuck up. I couldn't believe that when I read the fucking package. I'm like, additives?
No, you guys see.
More specific?
You guys. He made that up all right there because he told me what place to buy it from and everything from Canada. He's like, "This is where I buy mine from."
Yeah. No, the Canadian government will not allow shit like that for sure. They'll stop that shit. That's probably more illegal than cocaine.
Bro, you're making my nerves and my shoulders hurt just watching this shit, bro.
Man, that's what it takes to harvest a big girl, man.
And see, look, local, that's all I'm saying. If there was no net, bro, that shit would be on the fucking bro.
Oh, it'd be on the fucking floor, dude. The thing is you already know we're gonna weigh up in Discord the last 2 crops, you guys. You guys got your ears open? The last 2 crops that I've harvested out of here totaled 36 pounds.
How many plants?
16, 80 each
16
time.
plants?
Yeah, 80 each time. So you figure the first one was 17 and a half and the last one was 18 and a half. So this one, I don't know. We'll see what's here.
Didn't you say this?
But yeah, that's right here on Levelz Grow Show.
Hell yeah, this is like
where's Sticky Icky Gardens? Hey, Sticky Icky, you out there? He wanted to see. He wanted to see what I was talking about. He's like, "Where can I see these 2 to 3 pound plants at?" Well, you can come to Levelz Grow Show and always see these 2 to 3 pound plants, bro.
Hey, you're a caregiver, aren't you?
No, man, not at all, brother. This is all for me, brother.
Cheers, my
I used to be a caregiver. You want to pull that net, bro?
I thought you used to be a caregiver, dude, back from the Michiganza show and shit like that.
Yeah, I was.
Like, I thought you were a caregiver.
I was.
Like, I've been around that long, like way back then, bro.
Yep. So if you remember that, then you remember me telling Twisted when I was putting the 200 amps on this house.
Yeah.
Because I put the 200 amps on this house and then went to running with this shit, dude. And Twisted, he never realized it, but once he realized, he was like, "Damn, Karl wasn't playing." I've been out here for years. I haven't been playing. I love this plant. This is something I love, man. You know. Obviously, you guys see.
Lately. Twisted's kind of fell up lately.
I hope he's all right or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that motherfucker's health is kind of fucked up last I know.
Yeah, he's been having a bunch of surgeries lately.
Yeah, dog. You never want to see nobody fucking do that, you know?
Yeah, look at that. Oh,
shit. Ready, bro? All right.
I'm bouncing back and forth, 420. Another one down, y'all. Another one down.
Oh, shit.
Another one down.
Right. Oh, yeah. I gotta put this fucking sensor in here right now, because last couple crops I had a sensor go bad.
I still follow Koga, and I'll get up whenever he does a live once in a great blue moon, dude. I'll get on there and say hey to him.
Hey, you guys know my motherfucking my emoji. This is my emoji right here, you guys, on YouTube. If you see this is my emoji going right here.
Yeah, that's airplane mode, man.
That tree was 3 1/4 pounds, man, when I did that. But that's that spot right there. That's me holding that tree up. That bitch ain't no joke right there. She a big girl.
Hey, Mike. So, what happened here? I feel like there's a hole or two.
Nah, man. These were all the clones and the smaller plants, dude. In this front area. And then those are all the ones that are seed that are, you know what I mean, that I had to fucking cut the fuck up, right?
Yeah, I guess they just blew up, huh? Your mic's a little low.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. A little better.
Yeah, no, it was away from my face. Yeah, no. So this is the not the father because it's a female, but this is the Holy Moly Donut Shop that I am using the mail from.
Oh, that's where you bought your spray strips. Was that spot the Holy Moly Donut Shop, right?
No, definitely not.
Oh, Mike, come on, bro. You're not gonna give you a hard time.
No, this is Crimson shit. This is Crimson shit. And look at
yeah. Oh, yeah.
This you can see it's already starting on these leaves. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's starting to sparkle.
Yeah.
Like this is again. I'm making some seeds with this too because I like this pheno.
You know, I always told him that fucking donut shop sounds like a crazy pheno, man.
Is this the male?
Yeah.
Tony, if any of you guys ever can get your hands on some of them Black Forest seeds, man, that's a fucking winner.
Black Forest, where's that guy?
Fluff Gardens. There's a few people actually growing it right now in chat.
Oh, I know.
Really?
Bro, that's that stuff I put a picture up of earlier. That was frosted. There was dude so frosty, those frost falling off the stems.
Dude,
and this is day 28.
There, that close, you're gonna get some on you.
Yeah, no, I've already started to I've already collected it, and I've already started to hit this one with like a Q-tip of pollen. This one's already been pollinated. I'm gonna wait for that for a few more of them to mature. Now that I've collected some, once a few more of the sacks mature, I'm just gonna come in here and go.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna
spread it everywhere.
You're doing all of them.
Yeah. So, like, look at this one. So this is the clone that's like the farthest behind. So I'm probably gonna wait until this has a few more hairs coming out of it. Yeah, because everything else is decent, and I probably should hit everything else anyways because this is what I timed for was these ones, and they're all getting there. So, but like, look at with even just 4 tops, right? Like that's what I cut off the last time.
What's your male?
Holy Moly Donut Shop.
Okay, what's in the females or what?
I don't know. There's 16 different crosses here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I wanted to get a bunch to hunt through, so I figured this was the quickest way. So
yeah,
like the bud cups, and now I got the under canopy lighting in here too.
Yeah.
Powers up.
Crazy.
I just put it in a couple days ago, and I'm not hitting it like hefty, so it's more what is it going to do at the end, right? Like, I mean, I should probably take some of this stuff off anyways, because there's so many. Like, I'm going to get a lot of fucking seeds off of each one. If we look at like this plant alone, man, like there's a lot of spots for seeds to be.
It could be a lot of beans, bro.
Oh yeah, and like again, each one's different. Like I've got 6 different fast buds in here. I got 2 Robin Hoods. I got I have a tetraploid, which I can make triploid seeds with. So I'm trying that. I'm gonna have a bunch of triploid seeds. I want to see if they herm out like the other ones that I had did. So yeah.
There it is. There it is.
But yeah, a lot of fucking crosses, man. I'm stoked. And then build this thing right back up with seeds afterwards with the first cross.
18-6. I mean, 12-12.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Let's go.
But yeah, you want to see this light on? I'll turn it on. It's fucking so bright on my eyes. Because it's going upwards, right?
Yeah, about to say because it's coming from the bottom.
So it's the far red.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So if you look at Floraflex website, they have 2 different versions. They have a full spectrum, which is like, I don't know, I think it was like $300. And then this spectrum, which was like another couple $100 more than that. It was $4 something. Like $4.99 maybe, or maybe even more. I can't remember.
Damn. $500 for under canopy lighting?
That's that far red spectrum. I don't know what fucking the LEDs are fucking that much more costly or why, but it's 360 watts of the driver.
Is it deep red or far red?
It's far red. I'm pretty sure. You'd have to look at the
Get on
website.
it.
I'm almost positive it's far red.
Far red's only like 15 minutes a day.
Could be IR also.
Probably.
These again, they've been going for the last 3 days. Nothing looks crazy, like dead or anything. So
Yeah, I would think it's deep red if you're keeping it on long like that. I would think it's deep.
Look, go to their website real quick, can you? See?
Yeah. Let's see.
But yeah,
I had to go look and see what my light was just the other day because I didn't remember. Mine's actually got IR. I thought it was deep red, and it's actually IR.
This is another holy moly one that I like. And again, it's the first one out of all of these to produce, starting to produce.
I'm sorry, Mike. I can mute myself, man.
No, it's good. It's good. I didn't know what word to say for weird reason. Probably the cannabis.
That's the sound of the tool chest going down the stairs.
Yeah, all them snap-ons falling out.
Yeah, I'm using Milwaukee too. That's the thing. I'm using Milwaukee.
That's funny.
I only have this one right back here.
Holy fuck!
A little bit of tip burn, and I'm at the full, like, high level.
That's a big bitch right there.
$510.
Stop for
It's how much?
Get out the door.
Booyah.
Look at that stuff.
Look at that.
What the fuck? Great job, Karl. Look, he chopped down
Hell yeah,
4 of them in a matter of fucking
3.
15.
Just 3 right now. Just 3. Because I had to put them 2 max in the center. So you see them 2 max right there?
Alright.
This shit looks retarded. Let me flip this fucking camera around. Show you real quick, man.
Alright, 1 second.
Looks straight retarded.
Oh wow, that's the Mac.
Oh yeah.
That's about it. You say you do 65 days?
Today's actually day 62. I said, fuck it, they're done.
Yeah, dude, that's nice.
That Mac looks crazy.
Nice work. Nice work.
Great job, Karl.
I'm trying, you guys.
Hey, Mike.
It looks so
Nice
gnarly,
work.
man.
You got the 3-bar, 120 watt a bar, 5 tones for the set.
It's the there's 2 different ones. There's the white full spectrum and then the red one. I've got the red one.
Yeah, you got far red. That's interesting. They didn't tell you a certain amount to keep that on.
Go hang this tree up real quick.
No, I was watching some dude that was using this. It wasn't like this brand of light, but it was the same spectrum, and they were saying it was adding a fair bit. And it, again, I'm gonna see what it does. You know what I mean? And I don't even have that many down here, anyways, because I clean, I always clean shit up, forget airflow and stuff. So look at this little small little plant. It's taking the brunt of this light. I should probably move that, but yeah, it's also not liking the nutrients. So I think I might just get rid of it. But that one definitely also is not as it's the one with the burnt tips. Like it's little doesn't like the 3EC. Look at this thing.
3EC.
3 is too much. It really is, man.
These they decently with the cocoa, man. They usually don't have too many burnt tips as long unless strain specific it is. But that's what
Are you feeding Floraflex?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do, don't ever try that with any advanced nutrients like that. Sensi salt shit that I'm using. Oh my god, you will straight lock your shit the fuck out at 3EC.
Yeah, I haven't had any. Well, the last 2 grows, I haven't had any even in these cups do anything funky. So if I've got it dialed, I just follow the label, man. I go maybe a little bit less, but it's like it's probably like 2.94 or something. Like I don't know. I don't even check it anymore, dude. It's so stable.
Hell yeah.
And
awesome.
listen, if the plants looked like shit, I probably would start investigating. But other than the one that's got a little bit of tip burn, I'm okay. My next step is to figure out if I should be giving any different nutrients because I'm going to be producing seed. That's something I don't know anything about, which I need to start looking into because
you'll
these
be
weeks
feeding more
coming up.
nitrogen throughout the whole grow.
Yeah, so this is what I have to start doing some research. I don't know, and definitely it's here now, and this is the time in the next week. So research, figure it out, listen to 3-4 different people, and go with the best one I feel. But yeah.
Props to Jeff over at Irie Genetics, dude. He has a lot of good videos on breeding.
Who was that? Sorry?
Yeah,
Props to Jeff.
I'll have to look at it.
Irie Genetics.
Yeah, I'm breaking up in the back here. Let me get back to the computer.
Yeah, he did a nice strain review for the Jack Tripper, and kind of when you went into growing it, you knew everything about it, what phenos you were looking for, everything. It was awesome. Great fucking review.
Yeah, Rasta Jeff's got some really good videos on breeding.
Oh yeah.
He just did one yesterday on pheno hunting, actually. Or was it? It wasn't pheno hunting. It was finding the right male, searching for the right male to breed with.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of his freaking YouTube channel off the top of my head for nothing.
I think it's the One Heart Nation or something like that.
Oh, dude. She got the pheno. Wait till she sees. Shut the fuck up.
I can't go look either because I'm on my phone.
Yeah, it's like the One Heart Nation or...
No, the Grow From Your Heart podcast.
That's it right there.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
He's packed full of knowledge, dude.
I knew it had heart in it.
I've grown just about every genetic he's got, except for some of his new stuff he's just dropped.
How's that smell? We'll just set it down with the other one on top of it. It's just a small one. There's probably 3/4 of a bow on that. There might be a bow on that. Might be. They're gonna be fighting over that.
Yeah, Mac wasn't a producer.
Oh yeah, the Mac. The most I ever got up to Mac was 1.5 pounds, and I think I can actually do better. When I was thinking, actually, when I was defoliating yesterday, I said to myself, I'm going to take that bitch right out the cloner, or the clone pot, and put it right in a 15-gallon pot, and get fucking 20 days ahead of everything, and see if I can get that fucking 1.5 pounds minimum off that bitch again. I was sitting there like, I need her bigger. She's so small, it's a bag to smoke on. I'll tell you what, man. God, that's a bag to smoke on,
I know,
man.
dude, some of the best stuff is some of the lowest yielding stuff, man.
Oh, that Mac 1 is one of my favoriteest fucking strains of all time, man. And I'd gotten it back and I questioned it. But considering, you know, me running it full with everything that I've done, oh my God. It just, I missed it, man. It's just so fire. I had to get rid of everything because of HLVD a few years ago. It was getting passed around here like fucking hotcakes and shit.
Yeah, that's why I won't fucking, if I got a sick plant, dude, it's gone. I won't mess with them.
Well, not even that. It just, nobody really knew what was going on. And then at the same time, you know, I dealt with a guy that was doing tissue culture, so he says. And his techniques were nowhere near what I was, you know, I thought I was buying, you know. So at the same time, you know, I brought HLVD back home after I'd done cleaned everything and bought everything new, and yeah, it was a bad situation with that guy.
Yeah, that's
but dishonesty, man. You know, dealing with people don't lie. You know,
all to make a buck.
Going to carve this girl right on out.
Dishonesty and ego,
Well, I better get
ego are
going.
two bad things in the industry.
Oh yeah. All right, Moonwater. Good seeing you, bro.
Oh yeah, guys. You guys take care.
Man, when I tell you, I feel like Spider-Man. Holy shit. Shane's over here laughing. Like, you feel like Spider-Man. I'm taking the big end of these bitches, motherfucker.
You think with the max being smaller, you think you're gonna get that?
Oh, there's probably 16 here. I don't see no problem being 16. Hey, Shane, you want to grab this one over here? Oh, yeah. You out of it today, bro. It's all good, man. Uncle Karl don't feel like being an asshole today, so you're good. Oh, it's an inside joke, you guys. He'll probably take the mic over and be like, "Look, bro, this motherfucker's a real asshole." I don't even know. Dog, these motherfuckers on the internet are probably like, "You ain't telling me nothing I don't know, bro. This cuts me out work." They're not saying nothing, bro. So Shane, they do know. I've gotten better, bro. I promise.
Carl's alright. Have a good day, Water.
I'm just okay. I'm one of them guys. You know?
Look at that. Look at that.
You see, he was smart this time, you guys. He actually put long sleeves on so he doesn't walk around sticking to every fucking thing.
Yeah, long sleeves are a necessity.
My hands. Man, what I like to do is I like walking into a dispensary and buying like some edibles, you know, right after this. And then they look at you, they're like, whoa. Like, yeah, this is why I don't buy weed here, you guys, you know. Because I don't even have any on me, you can smell mine. No, I do like to get the RSO and the, you know, some good chocolates or something, but at the same time, they know I don't buy weed for them motherfuckers, man. As a matter of fact, I snuck the manager a bag of my weed one day, and this is what he said. Oh, bro, I could tell that was medical. Like, bro, that's just some handcrafted bud, bro. It don't have to be that good to be called medical. I mean, the grade of it would be considered medical. I guess that's what he was talking about, but man, we're gonna go right up there, straight up. You know, Shane.
Mike, you with us still?
Levels don't grow medical.
Do some shit.
No, levels don't grow medical.
I was just saying. Myself.
He's ignoring you, bro.
Have your hands full.
I just need one. Little. Yeah, Levels. When you learn to grow medical, bro, you be cool and stuff.
I only grow medicinal.
Medicinal. Oh, you're medicinal. Oh, okay. See, if you were Soaky, you'd be fucking medical.
Oh.
Just saying. Soki knows what time it is, bro. He be keeping it medical. I'm just saying.
Whoa.
If I could explain what all this smells like with this mac in here, oh my god, it's just thick, rich terps.
I'm listening.
This shit is so loud.
So, Karl, if you didn't scrog that room, you don't think you could get that weight?
No, fuck no, bro. There'd be a disaster in there. Because you
So
think
much
about it, every
fucking work, dude. Holy shit! All those plants. Fuck that.
it would be a disaster. It really would. The only way you could hold up this kind of weight is with like what like 30, 40 sticks each plant.
Well, if
You
you,
know what I'm
didn't
saying?
strip your plants, wouldn't you have gotten like powdery
Oh
mildew?
hell no! I wouldn't have got mildew because obviously everything in here is well controlled. But at the same time, the humidity would have been significantly higher, which running the equipment longer. But at the same time, the light would be blocking the whole plant. Regardless of how big the plant is, you got to open it up so the light can hit everything. And I understand if people are scared to do it, but then there's the ones that have never even done it that question it. You just got to try it, man. Especially when you do it at the right time and keep your environment right. Because you can't have 30% humidity and 85 degrees and strip all the leaves and see it actually, help it. Get your environment right, and obviously you got your feeding schedule right. If you're still learning how to grow the plant, don't stress it, because it doesn't stress. But correctly done yields pounds. Just like I tell this motherfucker right here to my left. I say, bro, the $25 an hour that I pay you for 2 days, we spend 4 hours each day. That $200 opens up how many fucking pounds of weed for me? Think about it. I have no problem taking care of the homeless. You know how much it opens up the yield? Significantly. If I didn't strip the leaves off, I bet you I'd lose 5 pounds of weed out of this room. Seriously. Pull the top of that.
Beneficial to strip your plant.
Oh yeah, and it's just especially when you this is nothing new. My bro's 65 years old. What do you think he's been on me about for years? I never did used to do this till probably about, 4.5 years ago I started doing it. Legit. My bro's 65. You know how many years this motherfucker did it before me? And as soon as I did it, I started seeing significantly more weight.
So does everybody that does it correctly.
Oh yeah, it's
and not even just no disrespect to your bro, but man,
there you go. There you go.
You did hundreds of years before your bro did it too.
Yep, you got it.
Something that beneficial is not just something that just a couple people started doing.
It's been happening for years.
Right. Before we even thought about fucking plants.
Well, it's there's a select few that are scared to do it or feel like it's not needed, but it's okay. I've seen great improvements.
Strip those plants.
Pull that way, Sean. Go ahead. Yep. Well, if anything, I was gonna say grab a hold of the net. I'll show you something. I'm gonna do this. Grab like this, and grab like this. Stand like back here. You ain't gotta hug the plant. Hell yeah, bro.
Later, local grow guy. Have a blessed day, brother. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for sharing your grow. Kicking it with us. Yeah.
Sweet.
About to feed these plants.
So sweet. That's one of the smaller ones.
Hell yeah. Cheers, y'all. I gotta leave here in an hour, so we're gonna be wrapping this up in like 45 minutes. So we got plenty of time. I gotta be out. It's my grandma's birthday today. They're throwing a little party. So, trying to go.
I'm out too, boys. I gotta go help my son do some shit. So,
take care, bro.
Good weekend.
All right, 420 thing. Thank you for coming through, Mike.
Don't buy Snap-on.
Like I said, just saying.
Oh fuck.
We got 45 minutes, so.
Shit.
What's up, Goms? Have to keep this in. Like I said, I gotta get ready here. Make sure all these plants are taken care of.
Well, as you can see, I got my greenhouse.
Hell yeah.
In it.
I'll be down there to see it.
Let's go, you.
We're going to be moving the plants out here pretty soon. I got in the veg tent there. I got that Oasis. That'll be the first to be out here. That's the table I'll use. I'll clean it up a little bit. But this is basically it. A few more panels to put up. And
let's go. Hell yeah.
That's where I've been at. I ain't got no work other than this to do till because of the rain. I got a starter I got to put on my truck. So can't do that in the rain, so I'm working on this.
Right.
I get it.
And oh yeah, I wanted to show Karl my bean poles. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Update on them.
Let's go.
Oh shit. Were they outside?
No, they in the tent here.
Oh, okay.
Straight path through the kitchen into the grow room.
Hell yeah. Just finish dipping this motherfucker and I'll give the peek over there at him, bro.
Oh shit.
I just bit the hell out of them, like I said. And then all these will stack up. They got another month. And this smell of this, I can't really define it. It's a lot like this skunk that I got seeds on her. She'll be ready in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to fall over, bro. Fuck.
I'm gonna get.
We didn't do that very well, bro. Damn. I scheduled a fall over. I paid him to fall, but he didn't.
Give me a little stroke last week.
Looking good, Huey.
Give me a little smoke
What,
last
is
week.
that the copycats?
They're asleep right now, but then the melon farm here, that's where the Oasis is. And then
Hey, Levelz, you ready?
we got upstairs.
What up, Karl? Hold on 1 second.
We got our
What up?
AC Infinity clone dome here, and it's got several things in it here.
Oh.
That's the big bitch right there. Just to give you an idea what you guys been looking at. So I'm 6 foot and I got a pretty good wingspan. And on YouTube it's hard to see, but yeah, that's what they grow like. There's at least 2.5 pounds on that. There might even be close to 3.
Okay.
That's it right there. Last one.
Last
So how many lights do I have here? Let's think about this here. Like, I don't have 8 lights. I've got 13.
Right.
Yeah, I just wanted to like show it. You know what I mean? Apparently, I've got 8 lights. These 13 lights been up for 5 years. Never had 8. I don't know where that comes from. So I just was kind of like showing, 13 in here,
What up, winging it?
Look at this bitch. Put in work for motherfucking how many years, bro? Still all lit the fuck up. Mars Hydro TSL 3000s for the fucking win, man. I got no but love for these lights, man.
Let's go.
Do you know how many fucking pounds this bitch has done over 5 years, man? Every butt on this motherfucker is always big as fuck because they're all, the diodes are compact. And I run it all the way up, obviously. That's 300 watts is what that light is. So I'm not mad at Mars Hydro one bit, man. Their first lineup, shit was kind of falling out. You know what I mean? Their drivers in the TSL 1000s and shit would go bad. But these are like their newer version, and I'm not mad at all at this fucking model, man. Putting in the work. They've only lived on 240 volts. So at the same time, they've had good voltage.
Hell yeah. And that's just how many watts? 200?
The TSL 3000 is 300 watts. It's a TSL 2000? It's a 2000 or 3000? I don't know. I think they're TSL 2000s. I'm just going.
For a 2x4.
What's that?
I thought it was a 2000.
Yeah, it's a 2000. It's a 2000. That's exactly what it is. I thought they were 3000. It's a 300 watt light. That's what I do know. They've been putting in work for fucking years, man. Like, I can't be mad at that at all, you guys. When I tell you, a lot of people shit on Mars Hydro, but that's their, their cheaper lineup. And that motherfucker put in work.
Popping seeds. Curly Greenleaf says I use TS1000. 4 of them in my bucket.
I'm not mad at anything that Mars Hydro is putting out, man. I got mad fucking love for them. Last one.
Last one, y'all. What up, Macho? Action Jack.
You good, bro?
Last
yeah,
one.
Man. It's the real Action Jackson, man, right here, dog. It's a real one, yo. Hang these two motherfuckers up. Hang these two motherfuckers up.
Oh, I'm flew out that whole one.
Karl. Oh yeah. Two motherfuckers up. Somebody's active one.
I'm flew out that whole one.
Karl. Oh yeah. Somebody's active one. I'm flew out that whole one. Oh yeah. Set her down right here. Man. Fucking loud, you guys. Fucking loud.
I got a couple stamps, man. Send that shit my way.
Got an empty box. Put that shit in it. Yeah.
Box nearby. All right, Tote. I know you got it. Tote work.
Oh, you good, bro.
What up, Mayan Smoke? Hope you're having a blessed Saturday. David, what's the height of those lights? Well, he's only got a 3-foot room clearance on the ceiling, so.
Yeah.
Like 3'4".
I'm literally like, I'm just a little guy. You guys ever seen Canucks girl? Hey guys. That's what I'm doing right here. It's exactly like a little smaller than him, basically.
Easy Bud, Action Jackson, what up? What up, everybody?
You want to talk about a mission today, guys? Nope. Note to self: Harbor Freight zip ties suck.
Yeah.
Well, that one worked finally. God, this is so sticky, man. Oh. You got a zip tie out that bag right there. And then we'll go pretty much right straight up here. So we took that bitch down in about an hour, you guys?
Yeah.
That's how you do that shit.
About an hour.
I hope Sticky Icky Garden saw that.
Oh, he's seen it. That's the homie. You know he's been watching.
Yeah, because he was questioning. He was questioning my my Uncle Karl abilities, man. You know. I thought he had been seen. You feel me, bro? I thought you been saw what I do, dog.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure the whole community has seen for years what you do, bro.
No, I just because he's like, where do I see this at?
Anybody?
Shit, bro, right here.
Bro, it's all over YouTube for the last 5 years.
Shit, the homie Joe's about to come back, man. So Joe, me and Joe, you'll see me up there. Joe's Secret Garden. I'm about to show you guys, man. Me and him, we used to do this shit years ago. You guys will see he'll be back.
You think you got the record beat this time?
Oh, I was just opening that door back up. Say that again, bro.
You got your record beat or no because of the Mac?
You gotta say that again, bro. I can't hear you.
You got your record beat or no because of the Mac 1s? Or whatever.
What do you mean? Say that again, bro.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey, you got a lot of noise going on there and I can't hear very well, bro.
You don't think you beat your record?
No, bro. That's not no record in there. No, that right there, I knew what I was getting when I put those two in there. You know what I'm saying? But this one going in with this frosted truffle pie and super buff cherries, lemon berry, Mac 1. I got them gas guzzler and popping bottle phenos going in there. It's gonna be a good run.
I thought you were doing 6.
I don't know. I told you when I get my phenos. I search them out. I'm gonna do 6. Oh.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to see what that soul fire does for sure.
Oh yeah.
Cola City, Karl. Cola City, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
You already know, actually. You already know, brother.
Consistent is key, man. Consistency is key.
Every 3 days.
And when you see consistency, have Karl picture next to it. You heard?
So, crop down. This was stripped yesterday. Monday these go to flower.
Man.
Monday they go to flower. Tuesday I take their cuts. Day 1 is Tuesday of flower.
There goes up that consistency right there.
I'll spend the day cleaning the room up real good yet tomorrow, maybe even tonight. Get it all buttoned up. Like I said, the last 2 crops equal out to 36 pounds, so however many pounds that is. 3 crops in a row every 63, 62 days-ish, because today's day 62.
So, like I was saying earlier, up on my live
Doing
show
your thing, man.
for the last 2.5 years, and consecutively, consistently harvested anywhere from 15 to fucking 18 pounds.
Yep.
4 or 5 times now.
Man, you know, and the thing is life, you know, you pick and choose what you want to take serious, and I'd rather take this serious instead of, you know, bringing somebody down, you know, telling them they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
This is a lot better, it's a lot better results, man, when you're like, hey, this is what I'm doing, try these techniques, and then you see the consistency. It's not like I get a crop good here and there. Everyone be fucking swinging, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, whether you pick and choose, you just have to look at the consistency from what I say to what I do, and it speaks for itself.
It's booty,
it really does.
Karl.
Shh. It's boofy as they come, dog. It's so boofy, bro. Like you can't tell everybody that, bro. Now they know I grow regs and shit, dog. Like, man. You know what? Put this right here.
Yeah, that shit look good, bro.
Man, literally, like, shit, about an hour to hack them hoes down. If him and I didn't stop in between, we could have did that shit in 15 minutes, man. To get to working it.
Let's go.
It's fucking just crazy. Take some dabs, bro. How about that?
And then we finna do it again.
Oh, yeah.
And again.
In there right now.
Run that shit back, you hear?
Man, that's how it is.
Bring it back.
Consistency.
For sure.
Yeah, I think there's probably 16 right there. It's probably 16. Because of the max, I'm not going to get, you know, what I want, but this is what it is. We'll see. On Discord, I'll weigh up. You guys know that. I'd be a fool to sit here and weigh up fucking 15, 16, 17 pounds on YouTube and be like, hey, guys, this is what I got. That's kind of stupid, you know? It's one thing to show a little half pound.
Strain, though, running that bitch back.
Man, that frosted truffle pie, I think that bitch is gonna do work, man. Them 2 that we stripped yesterday don't do 3 pounds because they've grew so long, stacked up, crazy.
You hand trim all your shit, don't you, Karl?
I use the trim bag and then I touch up with scissors to make it look just absolutely perfect. You know.
Okay.
You know.
That's close.
Pretty much.
Trim.
Yeah, and the thing is I still do that slow dry. One of the crucial things is that slow dry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here trying to dry it in 3 days and kill all those volatile terpenes that you want to taste and smell, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Shit's so fucking loud, you guys. I've been playing with that Perpinator the whole round. Oh my god. It's even louder, you guys. So between all the sulfurs in that, and then on top of the signal, and then the sulfates in the motherfucking Bloom A and advanced nutrients, it's retarded, man. Anything can grow a fat bud in a big plant, but them oils, that's what I've been chasing, is that, oh my god, it sits on your tongue, it tastes crazy. I don't have no idea what's going on in chat. I hope everybody's doing good out there. I'm about to load up the OG Carter Focus V. Rip that motherfucker.
Light that shit up.
Fired up, man.
I'm a fucking love it.
I don't know where he went. Where's Levelz?
What happened?
You ready? About to pass this to you in a second.
Oh, he's ready. I want to see him get his fucking head
Maybe he's
knocked
working
off.
on his greenhouse.
Oh, you want to see this motherfucker hit it? You just take the whole goddamn thing to the dome. This motherfucker can outsmoke all of us. He's 23
Got a
and
cheap
can
ass
outsmoke
pipe.
all of us.
I'm working out on the deck.
I would have already died.
Dude, he's got a
Lil
rig at the house he's had
Low,
since
what's good,
for like
Lil
7 or 8
Low?
years. This e-nail that just is perfect, bro. You just hit that bitch. It tastes so good. The metallic taste has been gone. It's 8 years old e-rig. This motherfucker. He just domed it. Wipe my face a little bit. I had to see how much it took one time. I was like, bro, let's see how high I can get you. It took like 3 times for me to fill this up to get him to be like, all right, man, I'm high. I'm like, all right, dude, you're there. I see you. Let me grab some tips. I know you felt that, motherfucker.
You know.
Is this that pen you were telling me about?
That's the one came from Mike. Hit that bitch. Try it.
This is the one you were telling me about, though?
Yeah, it hit pretty good. Mike gave me that one. I was out there riding down the road. It's like, I can't be rolling with my aunt, bro. Can't be smoking weed with my aunt. Let me hit this distillate pen with some terps in it. What you doing, Levelz?
Water.
I was
Yeah,
like,
God.
I about to say, you got me on Front Street out here, man. And I'm not a very good host, bro. I'm just saying. My ugly ass up here, dog. There you go.
Shit, you doing good, Karl?
Good. Man, I get a little intimidated at that shit. I'm not gonna lie, you guys.
I was trying to get this 4x4 situated.
But yeah, man, I'm the real Action Jackson, yo. You know what I'm saying? We out here putting it down. Watch that fucking microphone kick off.
Where the fuck Herb nerd at, man?
Bitch don't shake back. I'm gonna eject all those plants. Body.
Cheers, you guys.
Ejectocito. You bitch is gone. Not dealing with it.
I put some shit outside too this run. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing outside, but I put it out there.
Cheers, y'all. We're gonna be live just a few more minutes here after this cigarette.
Yeah, that looked great. Is that the truffle card?
That's that Mac, bro.
Damn. That shit look
Shit
good,
retarded.
bro.
Hey, you see how the wine glass stems? You can see him standing off the leaf with the big ass fucking head. When I tell you this is the real Mac Levelz, it's
I
really
eat
that,
that
bro.
shit. I chew on that shit, man.
Bro, it's retarded, my dog. Look at that shit, dog.
Damn.
That shit look frosty right there,
That
man.
shit looks great.
He said he
Tony
said
Tiger, great.
he's not a good host.
For sure.
That Tony
shit right there,
Tiger,
John.
great, man.
Could have just held that in front of the screen till you were off big screen, and you would have done just fine, Karl.
Man, that motherfucker's so fire, you guys.
You can
I like the color on that bitch.
there.
I love that color, bro.
Got that purple on it.
When they
Yeah.
turn like white,
You gonna
like
see?
almost white,
I'm
grayish.
gonna put your
Man, I love that shit.
one of these days.
Man.
For sure,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Mine, I didn't grow mine right. Well, let me
Well, shit, I'm gonna jump off of here real quick, you guys. I'll catch you in Discord, everybody.
Yeah, I'll be in Discord in about an hour once I make.
Hell yeah! All right, Carl. Everybody have a wonderful day out there in chat on the panel. Action Levels, Huey.
Thank you for harvesting.
Son of man.
Carl.
All right, bro.
Hey,
bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks
get
for having
easy.
me on. Take care, everybody.
Showing consistency, though. That's what it's about, man.
For
Back to
sure.
back, you know, showing everybody
tricks of the trade, man.
On, man. Perpetual. This shit's possible. You just gotta reach. You ain't got dreams, then you supposed to be scared of your dreams. You know what I mean? That's why they dream. Supposed to dream big. Shoot for the stars. Perpetual. And was the next. Cheers, Dad Marino. Each grow gotta be better than the last.
Fact.
Yep.
Each grow gotta be better than the last. Perpetual. Flipping and flipping, turning and burning. You see,
Making sure you topping them.
Cy was up here. What's up, DB? You're good, brother. Cy just fucking flipped. He chopped down, harvested, trimmed, pop seeds, boom. Flip and turn and burn. It's over with. Yeah, y'all check out the Discord.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. We jumping in there.
Sure. Mayan, he's already up in the Discord. Y'all missing out. For those who ain't kicking it with us in the Discord. Growers helping growers, man. We're always sharing grows. Talking about plants. Helping each other do better, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up. How many likes we got? We had 100 yet. Oh. "53% said they prefer to grow indoors. 9% out of everybody in alive today, only 9% said they would rather grow outdoors than indoors. 38% said, that's crazy, huh? 9%
maybe
said
because it's limited space.
Yeah, if they're talking about their situation or whatever,
Yeah.
I can't go outdoors. I would want to go outdoors.
I mean, get to be outdoors.
Well, that question's a little skewed because, you know, I've never grown outdoors. So I don't know whether or not I prefer outdoor with indoor.
I have grown. I've grown outdoors enough to know that it's a different ball game. 100%.
That's what I'm doing now. I'm building the place I'm going to grow in. So I've never grown outdoors, so I don't know what I want to do.
You get some monsters.
Oh man, it's a learning curve, that's for sure. When you think you got it all planned out, here come the madness.
Yep. You might have bugs, you might have rain, storms.
Yep. They keep you busy, that's for sure. Got birds trying to attack it, you know what I mean? Depending on if you got it in a enclosed environment or whatnot.
Slugs, deer, rabbit.
Name it.
And the list goes on, man. White flies, aphids, thrips, spider mites. You got it all outdoors.
Yeah, so you gotta literally be a soldier out there, man. You go into battle, you go into war all the time.
Yeah.
And it's not with just one enemy, you got multiple enemies. So
I'm considering using some of that Amish garlic spray. I hear that, just from get-go to try it as just an IPM, but I don't know how to make it. You know anybody that's got a recipe for that Amish garlic spray they use?
I don't. I use Athena IPM.
you probably just, smash up the garlic, put it in some water, diluted the garlic a little bit, put it in, put it in some water and just spray. That's what I would think, you know what I mean?
Right. Cheers, y'all. Hit that like button. We're about to end it here. I gotta get going. My grandma's birthday today. They're doing a little party, so I'm about to head over there. But I'll be on Discord once I get over there. We'll do a huge session over there. I'll probably be fishing.
Oh, really, man?
Hell yeah, winging it. Thank you, bro. Anybody want to come up real quick? Y'all can hit the link, but I'm about to end it in 2 minutes here, so just a heads up. Thank you, Action, Huey, Son of Man, everybody in chat. Y'all hit that thumbs up on your way out. Oh, did I
Shout out
end
to
the poll?
everybody in chat.
The poll was 53% wanted to grow indoors. 9% wanted to grow outdoors. And 39% want to do both.
So we can combine that 39 with that 9, right?
I was just about to say the same shit, bro. I was about to say the same shit. Because that can be a lot
man
of
on the way. I've been waiting on that nigga, boy.
Yeah.
Who?
AC, my air conditioner work, but it don't push like it's supposed to push, man. That's why I got everything Jimmy rigged, man. He about to come to fix my shit.
We got Smokey.
Done a Swazi in here.
What up, Smokey?
Oh, yeah.
Just come up quick and show that's what I've been doing while I was
Gavin,
watching
yes.
live there. Swazi,
Oh,
these
yeah.
9 plants back a bit.
Shit looking good.
It's purple on this.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty Grow always looking real clean.
Look at that. Great job.
Man.
Still not done a harvest for this yet. Still need to harvest this.
Yo, nice.
Wow.
What's that there?
Honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle by In-House Genetics.
Okay.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Some colors,
Probably get down to it later on the night and Discord.
Hell yeah, you're going to have your hands full for sure.
Yeah, just jump up quick to show you I've done this swaz there. Strip right back. Right back.
Nice job.
Ooh-wee, yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
You got to have some colas in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're only just hitting day 20, 21. So, still got a bit to go. This one down the bottom, it's a wee bit further on. Yeah, man.
They looking good. Nice and strip. Swaz them nice, you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. Beautiful strip job.
Oh, yeah. Look at them haters.
Purple truck cherry punch. What that is, purple truck cherry punch.
You can see the frost getting ready to develop up that leaf right there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that purple, man. When it purple like that underneath them heads, you know that thing about to go crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, man, that's me just jumping up quick. I need to go and get the wee boys their dinner.
Already.
Catch you guys on Discord shortly. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.
All right, bro.
Damn, I was muted the whole time. But thank you, Smokey. Thanks for coming up, bro. My bad. Fucking muted. Have a blessed Sunday. Man. Thank you for coming up, man. We're going to end it here, y'all. Son of Man, action. Thank y'all for kicking it, bro. Appreciate it.
Big love, man.
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Growers helping growers, man. That's what we're about here. See y'all on Thursday. Y'all have a blessed Sunday, man. Growers love, man.
Discord.
See y'all on Discord, man. We'll pull a session a bit. Later, y'all. Have a blessed day. Day 63. Day 63 of flower. And man, we got Cola City, man. Cola City. Hopefully we break our record. It'd be nice. Man, everything's leaning. We've been running the 18.6 for the last 7 days. Everything's just frosty, triked up. Everything's falling down, leaning, as you can see. Just a Sleeping Beauty, Copycat, Smuckers, Copycat, and this is another Sleeping Beauty.